You're under the pressure. I lost my temper. I said something foolish. Did I go and ruin this? When it started to feel so real, could feel it running through my lonely veins. When I started to heal, could see myself loving for the rest of my days. No, I don't want to be alone so late at night. So late at night. No, I don't wanna sleep 'cause then I'm dreaming. Then you're not real, not mine to keep. No, I don't wanna sleep, then I'm losing time, losing my chance to make you mine. So late at night, go back to December. Look back and remember. Those memories are better than gold. I let you down, I know. When it started to feel so real, could feel it running through my lonely veins. When I started to heal, could see myself loving for the rest of my days. So late at night. No, I don't wanna sleep 'cause then I'm dreaming. Then you're not real, not mine to keep. No, I don't wanna sleep, then I'm losing time, losing my chance to make you mine. So late at night. So late at night. It's so late at night.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. Boys, how y'all doing tonight? We got ourselves more 5V5 1v1s. I already got my man Griff hitting me up. Lenoa hit me up too. Boys putting groups together. I don't know if we got a groups ready or whatnot, but hell yeah, dude. A little bit of life in the EU, which I'm happy to see. We're kind of waiting for, you know what? I would love for them to announce tonight or tomorrow. Bliss, come on, don't be a coward. Just give us some 10.2.6 stuff. Or give us like an idea of when we'll be getting the alpha for the War Within. Like just anything, bro. I am excited, ready for some new stuff. Would love to start peeping PTR. And I also would wonder if they will do like more class tuning and like revamps. I kind of hope they do. I know that like, a lot of it's probably getting saved for the next expansion at this point, right? Kind of makes sense. But like I would actually love if they just kept like doing class revamps. I think the Rogue one was good. I think Demon Hunter stuff was good. Priest got some good stuff too. Shaman probably needs another revamp, honestly. Monk probably could use a revamp. Like Windwalker, they're not bad. They're fun. I just think they could maybe get a little bit of a little beatsy tiny little tune-up. You know what I mean? Come on, man. They got some cool ideas over in SOD. They can't throw some cool ideas over into a retail Dragonflight. I was trying to see if I can make it rhyme, but that just ain't happening. But we got ourselves music. We got ourselves the boys. We got ourselves EU. Hope we're putting some groups together. Let's see if I can list one real quickly. Lenoa. How many you need? You need 2 more. You need 2 more, dude. Let's go, dude. Let's go, bud. I'm gonna make a second one real quick. 5V5 1v1 Duels. Let's go. How y'all doing though? Hope you guys are having a good one. We got more 5v5 1v1s. Join the groups. Find us over in the Jayhawk Wizard. I haven't seen that name in a good bit. How you doing, my guy? Did you know there was a group already waiting for somebody? Lenoa was already trying to look for a +1 in here. Hold on a second. How you doing? Where's Griff at? Is he making a group already? Is he part of a group now with Lenoa? Or is he waiting to join me? Hello, how you doing? Hey, Griff. There he is, man. Speak of the devil, and he appears. Got ourselves, let's make convert us into a raid. And I'll give you guys all assist. I feel like that has helped us. Kioska! Oh, no shot! Kioska's back! Oh, dude! Oh my god, how you doing, buddy? Hey! It's been a bit. I haven't seen that name in a while. I haven't seen your beautiful face around the block. How you doing? Oh my god. Oh, I'm giddy now. Oh, dude. Do you see me on the street, dude? I literally just like put my hand on my chest, I clench it like, oh, no way, it's the boy. I missed him. Oh, Survival Hunter Kiosko. Oh, it's so good. Oh man, I hope you're doing good, my guy. So we need, so we got 3 on one team, we got 3 on this other. We need 2 more for each team and we'll be chilling. I wonder if like, Anton wants to join in maybe? Atho? Hey, hold on, hey, Duels tonight? That's crap. Have to face him. Hold on. Baldur's Gate took over my life. I feel that, man. I feel that. Happened to me too. I did so far like, how many playthroughs of Baldur's Gate? I had the main playthrough. I had one with Throwbarian with Matukes. I had my own separate Dark Urge playthrough. Me and Kren did a playthrough and she got to basically pick all her options. Yeah, we through at the moment. All good. All good. We are also 3. I'm getting 2 more and we have 1 group set up. Hell yeah, we got 4. Let's go. I'm seeing if Athen wants to join in tonight. Does Boy want to join in? Hold on, let me ask him. Hey, Boy, we hosting 5v5 duels 1 in? Let me see if he'll be down to join in, because Boy used to join these duels pretty regularly. Cries, he's in a, he's doing stuff right now, so I'm gonna let him do his thing. Nolly, does Nolly want to join these? Let me ask actually. Hey Nolly. Hey Nolly. Wanna join 5v5 1v1 Duels, friend? Dude, what is this song? Let me switch it. I don't like it. I don't like that song. Whatever's going on there. I don't know what it is, man. But yeah, that game, I don't, I can see how it took over, man. It is good. It is real good. Damn. Who else can I invite, man? Naz? PvE friend. Drudy? He's already in Mogambala. He's already doing the grinds or whatever. MML, last time I asked him, I don't think he got a response. Let me see if... Hey... Nai. Wanna join 5v5 Duels, friend? Only X? Let me see if this goes to join in. Hey, Only. We're putting... dual groups together. Want in? Let me see if we'll be on to join in. Paz? I think I asked him last time, but he's in a dungeon right now. Prince Vodka is the name I haven't seen in a while. Hey, Prince. Will we hosting? Putting together some 5v1 duel groups want in. I want to see if Holy Side will be down to join at some point. All good, friend. All good, homie. No biggie. All good, friend. All good, friend. No biggie. Let me see if I can mark him with like healer friend. Healer friend. Because healers and duels don't really work super well together. Not today. All good, my guy. Does SX want to join in? Does Snoopy want to join in? Should I just send him an invite? Oh, he's doing stuff. Hey, Roween, wanna join 5v5 Duels, friend? Wish I could join, but I'm banned for 5 more days now. What the hell did you do to get you banned for 5 days? Wait, what? What'd you do? Uh-oh. Hold on a second. What'd you do? Fess up right now. What'd you do? Trying to see if Alex may want to join in. What'd you do? Anthrax? Yo, get in here, my guy. Hell yeah. Is your +1 joining by chance? Because we got need a +1 here, and then they need a +1 for Team Lenoa. So they can go in either team if they want to verse you, so you guys could duel each other. That's always an option, you know? What do you want to do, my man? Seriously, what'd you do? What'd you do, my man? I feel like you could pop in the chat. You complained that, man, why are we doing this PvE? Why not do another duel stream? That, or if we do duel stream, you're like, man, why don't you do a 2v2 thing or a 3v3 thing? What'd you do? Who else can I invite? Malf? Hey, Malf. Hey, Malf. Duels tonight? I'm queuing in custom PvP tab wrong. I'm queuing it up in LFG Ray's Legacy for cross faction stuff. Helps at times. Yeah, whatever you want to do, man. Braga, how you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. What's up, G? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Yeah, I just do it in LFG Raids Legacy just for cross faction stuff. But yeah, it's a hit or miss though. Okay. We got a +1 for this group. This group is set. We just need a +1 for Lenoa and we'll be good. Hold on a second. Hold on a moment. Hey, wanna join? Hop into a 5v5 Duels, friend? Need +1 and we are set. I'm gonna ask him ML, see if he's down to join in. He plays Feral. Oh, or Nick. Hey, Nick. Duels tonight? Got a spot open. Okay, so where's also... Where's the homies from last week? It was Saya and it was Fassel. Fassel is... forget his real ID. I know it's not Fassel. It's Nemi's Lord or Sardine or something. I don't even know. Nemi Lo Sardine is what I'm gonna call it now. Boy. 2 seats or to make a group. Have a droid with me. I can make a spot in this group and invite you two. Here we go. Okay. So Boy's down to join in. He got a +1 though. So somebody's gonna have to... Oh, Griff is gone. That works. Am I the droid? Okay. Okay, so Griff is... Did it switch over? Is there a spot? Yeah. Yeah, there is one right now. Okay, so I'll get Alex over in Team Lenoa in a bit here. Okay, this team is set and good to go. Getting +1 for the other team. Have a friend whispering me. Okay, so I'm gonna make lead. Who am I gonna make lead? Jayhawk. Jay, you mind being lead here? Because you used to do lead stuff before, right? Or I could make Kiosk a lead, because I do have him added, right? Where are you? Hey, Fisker? Oh, you're offline for now. Okay. Hey, I'm gonna do this. Making you... I pass? You don't want to lead? Okay, hold on. Kiosk, want to lead? Okay, then. Okay, yeah, that's good. Hold on. Key, also cool. Want to lead? Okay, hold on. Why kick me? You were offline, so I got you out. So I got SP and the other guy in. Hold on, I got Alex there. Awesome. Hold on a second. Delist. Kiosk is lead. Q in a sec. All right, let me I got a +1. I got a +1 for ya. Hold on, Alex wants in. Invite, and I'll get him suggested. Try to see if I can get Alex in if possible. I'll whisper you. I'll come in as a Frostin. I can check for you if you want. Smigo, yeah. Wait, what happened? Yes, I do. I do. Okay, so I'm gonna suggest invite you. Yep. This is my group, that's fine. We're gonna make it into a raid. I'm gonna invite you really quickly. And then you can get a +1. We'll do it like that. You will just need to suggest them. Trying to get an Alex in. Invite an Alex. Yep. Suggest them and we'll get you in. I'll have a +1. Yep, Reckless, gotcha. Now we're good. Griff, the way that it worked out, you're just gonna have to wait until the next one. But the way that it worked out, we're just gonna have to run it as is, because now Alex got a +1, Boy got a +1. We'll get you a chance, and all that good stuff. And I'm gonna send it to Abe just so I can have you out here, and Lenoa. Lenoa is Smeagol, so I'm gonna do it like this, yeah? Cool. Smeagol is lead, and I can back out, and we can get a queue going, so we don't have to wait any more longer. Fate her match. Lenoa and Abe Fisker. 5 Nagrand. We're gonna start out with a good old Nagrand like we usually do, just to get like an even map going, because I feel like a lot of the maps are like super one-sided. As though last week reminded me of how fun duels are without dampening, ramp it up too quickly. Wargame customization option when Blizz. I know. As you know what? If you want to join groups and be like, you know what, guys, can I go first? I hate dampener. Can I go first? I think they'll be okay with you going first. Just saying. If you want to do it, you're more than welcome to. But yeah, I feel that. Pallies are pretty good right now, though. What's up, Ace out there, my man? I just dropped my first of an uber unique in D4. I just said, hold on to all uniques. I don't know what they're doing. I think they're going to be doing some tuning, but hold on to your uniques, whatever you get. Hold on to them. I don't know exactly what they're doing, but do it. Apparently, a lot of people like the season, by the way. They did a lot of work to make it better. Plus, I'm waiting for the new event. Did you see the video for the new event? I don't know what it is. It just looked a little awkward. It looked like somebody written it for them, but it is crazy. I kind of want to watch it later tonight. It's wild, man. All right, switch. What's up, Cloak? How you doing, my man? Yeah, what's up, Justice? How you doing, my guy? Got ourselves first one with Nalix first up. Back in as an arms warrior. I love this mount. Oh, that looks so good. He got Reckless as a homie with him. Like the mug, like the one of these weapons. Nalix and Reckless are out here looking fly. We got ourselves Callan here as well with I Fist Your Mom. What a name, Smeagol. Oh, Smeagol. That's I call you Smeagol. Kiosk is coming back in, almost dodging that stone, but the looks of a Blaze Storm out of the warrior, full avatar rolling over as Kiosk back it up out with a disengage, got him to surround the fitness a little bit early too. Big explosive for Nalix ready. It looks like he's going to be able to trinket out of the freezing trap. Stun to follow him. Kiosko, an opportunity to maybe have a go. Just someone to Nalix, kind of trying to see if he can dampen some of the damage from Nalix. Got his weapon back and blazed in after him. And Kiosko at least has himself the pillar to retreat back towards, but Nalix is on top of him. Big executes, cleaving him down. Huge heal with a reflecting case. There's a freezing trap waiting for him. For Kiosko, might be able to use this time to maybe get himself some peelage. Does go for the peel with a manic bandage. If you can keep the bleed going in his pet too, that will deny the hunter a big old camo. Got himself grenades, potentially big damage. Kiosko with a charge trap that's going to be able to break out of there. Does Kiosko have his gear set, or is he a little behind on gear? Big explosive to Alex. Kill shots to galore. Oh, the mongoose bite at the very end just goes flying. There's just not much you can do. That's a good mobility setup by the hunter. My goodness, with Smigo rushing over with a full primordial setup, losing his weapon, but he doesn't really need his weapons. If you ever seen Garrosh versus Thrall back in WoW, if you've seen that cinematic, the fight between the two, he doesn't really need his weapon, man. The Magara apparently is okay with you bringing in the elements as your weapon. Big LA Blaster Follow, just dunking, just a big old ball of lightning fire and lightning fire, wind, no, earth, no, whatever other element you want to pick. Make it your own head cannon. Just throw it in there. Kiosko with a charge trap, freezing one of the raptors from Smigo. This is perfect. Freezing trap, doesn't have to worry about it. Kiosko at no help whatsoever. It's going to be a harpoon last second. I think try to go for maybe CC off of that route, maybe, or harpoon, springboard off of him. Use that harpoon mobility to weave behind the pillar really quickly. One of those two. SP as a Pandaren Shadow Priest, playing out to the tier set, that's going to be a totem down. Cannot really outrun Smigo. Is going to rush over there with a quick Sunder. It does give SP an opportunity to go back for reverse route. Fury to follow. Void Eruption. Catches Smigo. Can't go anywhere. Stun to follow. Void Eruptions in every angle. Got himself full burst with a Void Torrent. Still damage. Fully rotting. Smigo, nothing you can do. You're down below, and man was already had himself burning 6 feet under. Popped down last second, could have just stayed in there, right? Could have been easier on the cleanup crew of the Night Grand Hall. It's going to be a quick kick on this beam. That's going to juke it. Still plenty of damage taken as Reckless goes in. Full on Reckless burst with Recklessness, Avatar, everything thrown in. As SP trying to get himself a little bit of survivability. Quick Fury into Reckless, playing an Undead, goes in and getting full value out of his Undead racial. I think that put his trinket on cooldown, maybe. Big damage out of SP. Missing that kick for a moment. For SP, it's a good situation to maybe at least. No, never mind. His health was actually kind of hurting. Mind Control was the better play instead. As Reckless trying to see if he can maybe get himself back over there. Still dots are in. Shadow Crash does get to connect. SP with a quick stun. Mind Games to follow. Maybe an opportunity? No. He's just using his mobility around the pillar to at least try to see if he can stay away from the warrior. Goes in for a full enrage regen just to recover a bit of health fuel last second. Doesn't have a Zerkers for this one. Might not be running Zerkers though. I feel like maybe as Undead Warrior, you probably don't run Zerkers. Or do you still run Zerkers? I guess against Fear you probably should. It's just like, it does give you kind of an advantage against Fear in particular. Silence on Reckless, avoiding almost all of those eruptions. Does get hit with a Void Torrent with no way to stop it. It's going to be burst. I think CC? Oh no. Just lag. That is a weird kind of CC out of the Shadow Priest. I was thinking it was CC by something. Never mind. That's going to be your fist. I fist your mom. Up next with a Fury immediately by SP. As a class, a Shadow Priest, not a great for mobility versus one of the most mobile classes in the game. Not going to be the matchup that's in your favor for sure. But for SP, still getting quite a bit of damage. Hold on, the dots, the rod is doing work. DP is actually eating right through the monk. Does go in for Alexi. SP has everything available. I don't know what this kick was about, but it does give SP at least like immunity to the next few CC or interrupts. Doesn't have to worry about kicks. Hold on, he's actually perfectly fine. For Fist, he's just trying to see if he can play into this tier set, trying to see if he can maybe get himself those blackout kicks to go for a big old banger onto SP. Almost gets that massive kick, and it gets him super low, catching up a little bit of healing, dampening only 22%. With a Panda Racial as a Whirling Dragon Punch comes out, gives you an opportunity to at least get away. Silence on the monk for just a second. No Lexi for a little bit. SP trying to see if he can play up to his hero set. Racial, big hit onto Fist. Oh, it does go to crush him with a Shadow over Death at the end, just collapsing everything on the guy. The monk did go in for a roll. I think maybe that's QVO used Karma. So it's not like he could have used Karma there. Apparently he used Karma. When did he use Karma? Calcit? Calcid gonna be up next, trying to see if he can get himself a full Serenity to go. SP able to keep away around this pillar with his win around him. Disperse to try to go for a bit of a heal. You are playing into a game that's getting higher and higher into dampening. The amount of healing you have as a priest is actually solid. It's just you don't really ever get any moments to get yourself a proper heal. Trying to go for Void Eruption, no interrupts. Does have himself the Void Eruptions, but it's not. Oh, it does catch Cal in the transit. Hold on a second. Does give SP a little bit of CC, plus plenty of instant cast. He's got himself full Void Eruption, max amount of damage. Silence onto the full Karma. Trying to see if he can fight through Karma, I think, either way, though. Wait, did you give a shield? Hold on, where does the shield come from? It looked like he just gave him a shield. I think it's like maybe a cloak? Is he still running the cloak for the shield? Big damage on the Calcid, no Karma. Hold on a second. Oh, and SP does take it. I am surprised, amazed, a little bit confused, but overjoyed. Look at the damage. This guy's back in. SP! We don't see a lot of Shadow Priests really do God's work out here in the dueling arena against all of these melee. But SP is the homie that's been rocking this thing since, I think it is BFA, right? And their position BFA was very low for duels. The boy's back. Kiosco as well as Lenoa. Let me know if you guys are good to go. Doing good? Doing good. Just hosting some duels and stuff. Let me know if good. Let me know if group still good. Let me know if ready. Okay. And we'll get another one going. Fade Karma is insane. Is that what happened? I didn't even notice. Because I was thinking like, wait, is it gonna Karma? And it's like, no. That, I didn't realize it was a fade. Reckless is instance though? Okay. Okay, I give him a sec. Double checking if one guy is DC'd or not. But otherwise ready. Okay, let me do, I guess we'll do what, Blackrock hold hook points. I didn't hook points usually after this. Okay, I lost my thing. Hold on. Invite spectator match. Hopefully this works. Abe Fisker, Lenoa 5. Let's do hook points. I've been doing hook points recently after this. Yeah, bro, it's SP faded Karma. Yo, really? Yo, SP, how you doing, my guy? I missed you, bud. 1, 2. I didn't even realize. I'm actually gonna add that if I can. To like a little comment. Karma went off, but a fade. Faded Karma. Faded Karma ×2, right? I want to add that in because I didn't even realize it. That is so good. Because I was like, wait, he karma'd? I guess he karma'd. That makes sense. Because normally there's like a big old thing above your head for the Karma. That is so good. I didn't even realize. That is so great. That is. I like that they brought that original like fade back, where you can just fade things. It is so good. What is good ability for skill expression, man? What a mad ability for skill expression. Did I not save that? Oh, good that I didn't roll over that then. Where's the EU at? Is EU at 434? Okay, EU is getting up in games there. Mike, how you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one, bud. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing fantastic. Hope you're doing great too, my guy. All right, switch. Got ourselves Anthrax over for the team one. Ready to go, Jayhawk. We got Kiosco in the back. I love that block, though. What is your weapon? It's like lightsaber with all kinds of colors in there. Ooh, in here as well. Is that what I'm going to call you? Is ooh? Oh, oh God. Oh, Lordy. Oh, it's just going off. What is your name? I don't even know. Double O? The double? I don't know what I'm gonna call you. SP with a Smeagol. Did those two fight each other before? I think they did. A bit of a rematch. I think Smeagol wants to see if he can get it back versus the SP. Does go for the trinket off the finger. Stun gives SP a pretty good go. Knock back. Actually, oh, look at that Panther racial though. He's trying to see if he can get himself a full eruption. Does have himself the void eruptions. I just can't see him this time around. First time I could, this time I can't. For Smeagol, does break out of there pretty quickly with a quick burrow. Stun onto SP, forcing out a trinket. So SP is not going anywhere. He just tried to see if he can hang in. Silence on Smeagol to interrupt any kind of cast. So you can actually block him out of his interrupt. by going for a full silence. Quick fear to follow. Smigo does have some dots. The dots actually do hold on for a lot longer. Dots no longer break to damage as easily as they used to. So for SP, this is huge. Throwing out Shadow Crush in case Smigo charges right over. He doesn't. He hangs back instead. For SP, mounts up, but at least get himself a bit of a mobile spot right now. Normally for Shadow Priest, you don't get a lot of mobility against literally every other class out there. So whenever you can mount up, that's perfect. Does go for the kick, ends up juking him out. Does go for the knock, doesn't really go flying at all thanks to the kick protection into a Sunder. Does go in for his cheer set, trying to see if he can build up a little bit of damage. Shadowbird does proccing him for him big time with a lightning lasso for Smeagol. Is gonna try to see if he can weir behind the pillar. Right before that, he does get caught. Mind game silence, Void Torrent. I think he might be done. Hold on a second. He needs a heal. Oh no, he's at the health. Wait, tentacle, please. Oh no, tentacle, dude. The tentacle caught him at the very end with SP catching him very quick, collapsing it all. Well played by the both of them. But the Shadow Priest does get a decent setup and just made work off of that quick stun. That is so good. Mind games onto Reckless. Does end up breaking out of it, I think, with a trinket on Dead Rachel. Wait. I think Dead Rachel puts a trinket on him in a cooldown. Is that real? Hold on a second. I thought it was like the human Rachel. His trinket is on a minute cooldown. No shot. Wait, is it broken or is that real? On Dead Rachel, a minute cooldown with the normal trinket. Chat, is this real? Confirm or deny? I thought it was a 30-second thing. Like the, oh no, human Rachel is actually 1 minute 30 seconds. Never mind. 30 seconds? Okay, because for me it looks like a minute. All right, good. I was gonna say that would have been too much. Might be UI bug. Yeah, that would definitely be a UI bug. No, Reckless, no. SP, stop for a second. I saw him stop. I saw you try to give him a chance. I saw him. Reckless not having a good time. Summoned with a mess. Not really going well for him right now. Trying to see if he could play through the lag. Got himself a bit of damage. SP backed himself up against the wall where wood eruptions can only go one direction. And then it's outwards. Catching him with a quick. Oh! Catching him with a quick fierce CC with a silence at the end. So you can't even rally and cry himself out of that situation. There's a Void trying to just plowing right through the guy with Nalix gonna be up next. Full Blaze Storm. SP kind of locked in place, can't really break out of here all that easily. Quick root onto Nalix, is able to cleave right through it with yet another Blaze Storm, breaking past those tendrils. Fear onto SP just to hold him in place, catching up a little bit of healing of his own, trinketing out of that fear, but the looks of it, that or a stun, fear or a stun, mind control to follow him as SP is just getting chopped up to bits quickly for Nalix as he got himself that line of sight. Shadow Priest with a disperse, escaping damage for a little bit, dampening a lot of the harm to him for just a second as Aegis proc, and he just got everything that could heal the man used all at once. SP still got himself Desperate Prayer, had himself emergency healing, but the dampening is slowly creeping into that 17%. We're going to be on 20% very, very soon. Quick fear into Alex. No Zerkers to break out of it easily. This is going to get himself a Shadow Field rolling into as well. Man, that is so rough. Alex is doing fine though. He's doing okay. For SP, he needs to find himself an angle where he can cast some heals. I don't know how he's doing on mana. Mounting up to stay ahead of Nalix is not a bad idea at all. For Nalix, he's got that second one kicking in. No more dots, no more damage taken. He's able to recover health super easily. For SP, he's just trying to see if he can find himself an escape or two. Got himself defenses to work with potentially. Fade really quickly just to break away for a moment. Got himself full Void Eruption. It's going to be reflecting on Alex, but the Void Bolts are catching him and they're hitting him back to back. The big CC is out into a full Void Torrent as a silence comes out, stun as the Warrior charges in. Huge Mind Games does give SP an opportunity here. Now Alex is kind of lowish on health. He doesn't have much health to work with. Hold on a moment. SP might have just gotten them. Now Alex still suffering with the dots. The tentacles aren't helping the situation either. They're just constantly harassing him to make sure that the second wind healing does not kick in easily. Does reflect, I think, a stump back into SP, which is huge, but it doesn't sit there long at all though. War Stomp for just a second. Nalix needs a little bit more health. War Stomp is available. Maybe some kind of a go, but SP looks like has been able to rot him little by little with the dots, catching a few heals before it is Calcid is going to be up next. Human Trinket. No, normal trinket to break out of that CC into a Panda Racial. Mind control right after. Trying to see if he control Calcid a little bit. Gonna move him out of the way for just a moment. Got himself a full stun with a Mind Games to follow. SP, silence right after. Calcid getting aggressive. Big Void Torrent. Can you fade the Karma potentially? Hold on, Calcid. Trying to see if he can survive. No Karma used yet. Hold on a moment. Whoa, Calcid. Oh, he did fade his Karma. Hold on, he faded his Karma. This Calcid might not be aware. Calcid might have known though. This hold on, fear, spike. Oh. Faded the Karma twice now. With I Fist Your Mom up next, trying to see if he can lock down SP. No, he does have Dispersion of a Mind. Disperse, getting used right now. No Trinket though, no Panda Racial, so you won't have yourself an easy escape. You have Void Eruption. Oh, I guess you might have Void Eruption. I'm not sure if you do. I don't even know what PI is at. I can't even track it. You do have Void Eruption though. Trying to get some dots, but trying not to get kicked. If he gets a tripped on Shadow, that's going to be bad for him. Stone real quickly, as Fist does not burn a Trinket. Fear does burn a Trinket. Has to go for a last sand or Void Eruption, but a touch of death catches him. That was so good either way though. Left Fist Your Mom rotting out here with Anthrax, hopefully able to get himself probably a pretty quick win here. Yes, Stun is super DR from the Psychic Core earlier. Does go for the Trinket just to see if he can end the Karma is available. Fist, but he could just end your whole Karma with a bubble. Does he do it? Searing Glare, he doesn't even do it. I thought he's just staying on you. Anthrax just gonna see if he can just beat you up without burning a bubble. Does give Fist Your Mom a proper chance here to actually make a comeback for his team. Potentially, hold on a second, because he's killing it, dude. He is killing it. He's doing such a good job. And normally a monk is not a great setup for a Shadow Priest. But like, he's doing such a good job, man. Such a good job. It is rough at the end there, though. Identity is getting kind of high. You got a class with a lot of mobility. Big lockdown, so you just press Disperse. Like, at that point, you're just kind of hoping. I think it might have been fine if the monk didn't aggressively Trinket that Fear. Wait, Anthrax, he just gonna go take a nap? He is giving this man as much of a chance as possible. He doesn't want to do the ring around the rosy with Fist Your Mom, but he wants to give him a proper opportunity. That is a full Crusade Wings active. For Fist, he better have someone right now. Use the mobility to try to see if he can find an escape. He really needs the line of sight. He needs the safety. He doesn't have a Ring of Peace, I don't think. Does he? I haven't seen him use Ring of Peace at all, though. Oh, he does have Ring of Peace. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. I Fist Your Mom, back it up out. Got himself a good position where he can go for Soothing Mist, and there's no issue. Anthrax still got himself Crusade. Trying to see if he can maximize it, but Fist catching him a quick leg sweep. Shield of Vengeance with a Recklessness to follow. Maybe something you could work off of. No Karma. Hold on a second. Fist looking for an escape, and Anthrax just committed him to just... I don't know what sentence you committed him to that. I'm just trying to find words for it. Couldn't find any. SP with 4, almost a million damage, 8.8 million healing. This priest is a menace to society at large. My goodness, I love the Shadow Priest, man. The Fade on Karma is so, chef's kiss. That is so good. Let's get us another one going, boys. Oh my god, SP giving us the content we've been waiting for, my man. Oh, this is beautiful. Yeah, now it's going to be a forum post written up. Yeah, I think we should nerf Shadow Priest. They're actually kind of OP. Blitz, please nerf. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Signed, fellow Demon Hunter. You know it's going to happen. It's going to be some Demon Hunter or even a Rogue that's going to be like, you know what, we should nerf Shadow Priest. Let me know when the groups are good, if the groups are ready. Let me know if ready. Let me know if we to queue more. Need 2? Okay, we need 2 more. I can help list the group. Ready? Awesome. Awesome. Other team needs a few bodies. I'ma help them list. 1 more now. Are you guys listed anywhere, or... Oh, you guys are listed. Yeah, if you guys check LFG Raids Legacy for 1v1 5v5 Duels, normally I have it as 5v5 1v1, but that'll work. Not a war lobby. All good. All good. You guys are more than welcome to join anytime. Or if you want to be on the other team, that works too. Not a warrior lobby. Full. Hey, let's go. Let's get in here, man. Hell yeah. Alrighty. Got us a team up and ready to go. You guys are more than welcome to join us, by the way. We host these over in the Raids Legacy section, or like usually like Molten Core or Sepulchre or something. Do you have like an in? Let's go. If you keep a spot, we will definitely rotate people. You know how EU groups go. Definitely we'll be able to get them in the next one. Yeah. Yeah. We can save a spot. What am I gonna throw you guys into? Blackrock Hold, I guess. I know you guys don't like Blades Edge Arena, so I'll try to see if I can skirt around the edge a bit and do every other arena and then eventually throw that in there. But yeah, I'll join the next one in DK. Yeah, more than welcome to ASUS. If you got spots, man, I'll save you one. How does that sound? We got Griff, so we're probably gonna have people dropping like flies in the arena, but also like people like backing up out of there. You know what I mean? We'll see. Chef's kiss, it is so good. It's so good. If it's hard indeed, yeah. I mean, it's monks for you. You know what I mean? Paladin, just go. They're easy. Yeah, poor Griff. Dude, Griff does get a lot of hate, but also like watching Griff from last week, like he likes to play until like he likes to prolong the game, and he won't really kill until like we're super high dampening, because I guess he just doesn't want to play against healing at all. And at that point, we should just send Griff last, right? If he always plays games and he'll drag a game on until it's high dampening, I think we should just send Griff last. Honestly, because he'd rather play this kind of matches anyway. Like everybody else got a chance to pop off the Twitch. Got ourselves, what do we got? Anthrax first up over for the team. 1 versus Calcit. Trying to see, I don't think these two have got to duel each other at all. Calcit with the full serenity goes, went out and ready, but Anthrax is actually playing it super steady. Hand of freedom, just going labs, going some circles, man. While Shield of Vengeance is active, I think he just tried to see if he could wait out a good portion of the damage. Does go for the stun, trinket out of the monk with Anthrax. Full burst at the ready, immediate karma. He's not trying to bubble it. He's just trying to see if he can sear and glare it. Does get interrupt on Unholy. Hold on a second. If that interrupt catches it while you're low, that could be really bad. Anthrax having to go defensive with a regenerate. And hold on. For Calcit, this is huge. This is where Anthrax felt like could have built up for this massive haymaker. What is it called? Crusade buff that he's got going on. But being a Zendalari, he decided to go for a much safer route. And now the wings, you may have a couple of seconds left on him. There they go. As Calcit able to avoid him. So you avoided his cooldowns. Hit it right back at you. Kind of forced the defenses. But that kick, if that happened while you're super low, that could have been really bad for you. And major for Calcit. He's not even getting in. Hold on. Anthrax back it up out. He doesn't want to play this pillar game. He'd rather just take a nap in the grass. Calcit, he's just waiting for some cooldowns. I think he's waiting until maybe Serenity's back up, Karma are back up. Maybe he's just out here collecting the resources. But you can just kind of see how the two go. Little abandoned in terms of gear, but it is what it is. Yeah, motherfucker to man. It's Griff. Griff goes ahead. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. He's just napping. He's just absolutely napping. As Calcit finally is out here, Shield of Vengeance immediately. Now their cooldowns, I think, have synced up together. But Anthrax does not have a Shield of Vengeance for the Zuen. That is Serenity. He's putting Zuen away. But he's just throwing in Serenity on his own. Anthrax back it up out of there. Wants to see if he can mitigate the damage. Calcit maybe gets a good hit or two. Got himself a big old jab into a blackout kicks, but he's taking huge hits. No more bubble. Does have a karma. Is going to go for the blind searing glare. Does get to go for the glare this time around. And Calcit is the one backing up out for Anthrax. He's seeing the Monker retreat. Now he wants to get aggressive. It's interesting seeing you guys kind of like decide when you want to go aggressive, when you don't. Calcit still got damage. Hold on. Into a stone. Zuen maybe doing damage. Anthrax had no help whatsoever. Lay him in hands just so he can get himself one of the forbearance abilities rolling in, so he can get himself a blessing of protection for later. Okay, who's up next? Is it going to be Smeagol? Potentially. Miz does get to join these as well. We got ourselves Fist. Griff. I don't think he got the rolls or anything. One of you guys got to get in there. Dampening is going to be catching up in just about 20 seconds. Does wings buff regeneration? So it buffs your healing. That's a good question. It does give you 20% more healing, 20% more damage, 20% more crit, or maybe like 15 in PvP. But that is a good, maybe 10 even. That is a good question. I imagine so. Unless Zandalara's healing does not scale. Blessing of protection onto Anthrax. Full immunity to physical damage. Fist just sees himself some survivability. Using fantastic bits of mobility. Zooming around all over the map as Anthrax just walking away from the pillar. Doesn't like the pillar games whatsoever. Forcing Fist out in the open quick. In cap jab to follow Fist of Fury. Still holding onto a Shield of Vengeance while Full Crusade is active. Into a Karma to follow. No way for him to mitigate it. Anthrax trying to see if he can play defensive. Searing glare off of this. Maybe can avoid some of the damage from this Karma. Does go in for regenerating, but still plenty of damage out of Fist with a quick break out of that blind. And it's going to go in for a blackout kick at the end. With Ooh, I would guess is your name. Going to be up next. Full blades are up on the Fist. Unless he's got to wait to remove him. He might be in a rough spot. Trying to go for mobility. Quick in cap. Still rotting out right now. Bleeding profusely. Trying to see if he can suture up those wounds with a soothing miss. I don't even know if a miss is going to work. Lexup does go for the kick into a trinket. I think for Fist it might be lights out. Big heal last second. I don't even know what it was. Fist of Fury to parry up. Parry. Ooh. With this to the miss last second, he's trying to break it. He wants blood. He wants to see if he can add this monk. He's at no health. Goes in for Thunderfist just to slow him. Thunderfist just for the slow, but no, he did such a good job. He was doing so well. There's just no way I think you escape it unless you luck out. Griff out in the open. Azu does not have a trinket for this one. Needs to get himself a good opener on the rogue if he wants to have himself a chance here. Griff hanging out, picking up the ice. So for Ooh, unless he's in a good spot, he might get caught. Griff gouges him. I have shadow blades. I might be lights out. Unless Barkskin, maybe it'll be enough. Full sepsis. He got himself a bit of delay in damage. It's going to be full burst. Look at that eviscerate. That is a 10% nerfed eviscerate. Like, that eviscerate is 10% nerfed. Kioska is out next, does get the pet in here. Into a flare, catches Griff, should be a hunter's mark, easily catches him with a hunter's mark. He's still got blades rolling on him, so it's gonna be massive. Pet is gonna stun ya, unless you gotta go. Trinket into a shadow step just to get himself a go into Kioska with a pet sack, trying to reduce a bit of damage taken. Freezing trap waiting for Griff, does end up avoiding it, but no more trinket for the rogue. Into a scatter, does go in full scatter, death shock him, full burst, Fury of the Eagle, try to see if he can avoid it. Was that a shadow meld or evasion? I think he evasion something. He definitely evasion something. As Kioska looking for cover. Charter trap with a quick heal. And Kioska might need to trinket this. Secret technique. Sepsis. That's a lot of damage. This is going to be... I don't know if he's got himself manic bandage. I think he just used manic bandage, but that manic bandage would remove sepsis. That is a poison. Flare down as Griff does end up going for yet another reset. For Kioska, he doesn't have a normal trinket anymore. Gouge? He needs something. I don't know how he lives this. If it's a kidney, if it's full burst. No dance. Hold on. Freezing trap. That wasn't a dance. Hold on a second. That gives Kioska a chance here. He doesn't have a trinket for a good bit, but next kidney shot could be deadly. Blind to Kioska does sit a steel trap though. Cannot get himself a reset. No shadow mode for the rogue. Maybe a cloak of shadows could let him escape. Vanish is available. That's where Kioska really needs to get a hunter's mark on the guy. And maybe if he can somehow find a way to stop his next go. Sack. Maybe this helps. Blades are there ready. Got himself big eviscerates. Every shadow strike is deadly. Massive secret technique does a lot of damage. Kioska left with no health. Freeze the trap last second. No health at all. Maybe a camo? No, he goes in damage. Death shock him to follow. Stunner to Griff. No way out. Hold on a second. Griff's taking lots of hits into a shadow warrior death. Hold on, flare down. Wait a second. Oh, no way. You beat him just now. No shot. Oh, Kioska, my hero. You have no idea how many. Oh, wait, you actually were in full camo for a second there. Oh, and Ella Blast is it's over. Kioska knows it's over. He knows it's over. Yeah. Oh, my hero. My hero. Dude, I don't want to give Griff too much of a headache, but I've complained about Griff and the way he plays Rogue. Like, he likes to play and draw the games out into super high dampening. I don't really understand why he needs to. He just does it. Jayhawk back in as an arcane. Ooh, kick out of Smeagol. Just going in for a really aggressive trinket there. As Jayhawk rotating full set of defensives. Full burst ready onto Smeagol. He's going to go for Sunder. Trying to see if he can play and do damage while he's just going to blast it out by the full touch of the Magi. Quick kick onto Jayhawk. If he can disrupt him on Frost, that would be huge. Jay, I think, is trying to see if he can hold on to an ice bug, but find himself in a situation where he has nowhere else to go. Quick block just to protect himself from the damage taken. As Smeagol backing up out of there for a quick moment. Jay, question is though, does he have the full burst? Does he have himself a big go? He's still holding on to his big arcane surge. So if he can land a poly onto the shaman, who's just not giving up a kick. Just not giving up a quick breath. Poly, full surge, has himself the damage. Does he have himself the procs though? He needs himself the missiles. If he can get himself lined aside behind the pillar, catches him really quickly on the shifting power, and they changed it up. Shifting power is now arcane, not nature. So if you get locked out, you can't cast nature spells. That is a poly, but a grounding totem? Is that a grounding totem? No, it is not a grounding totem. It is like a Counter-Strike totem, isn't it? It's zapping you. Interesting. This zapping him quite a bit though. Hold on a second, Smeagol taking that Counter-Strike totem with the damage, just kind of throwing it all together. Lesby rushes over him. Quick shadow crashes. He roots him in place. He's standing next to the pillar. There's nowhere for him to go. Feared while rooted with a void eruption. If he hits ya, stun to follow. One crash, second crash, void torrent. I don't think there's anything you can do, right? Oh no, this is so high to dampen her so far into the duel, and Smeagol has no defenses left. I think there's no way for him to come back here, yeah? He's trying. He's doing the very best. SP did get about half his health as Miz is charging at him immediately. Does he get himself a go? Fear to follow. SP does have a trinket for this one. So his use of trinket, maybe with a silence, could be mad. Does go for the trinket as the stun comes out. As Miz catching up a little bit of damage. Panda Rachel on the fade. Wait, can you Panda Rachel a fade? Does it ignore it? Hold on a second. Into a full silence, full void turn. SP with the disperse can heal, but can dampen a lot of the damage he is taking right now. Trying to see if he can fight through the damage out of Miz as he get himself spikes of insanity. Mind games to follow. Silence right after. Miz is taking huge hits. That's going to be SP eating his own health with Shadow Word deaths just to get himself that tier set procs, man. He's trying his very, very best. Fear onto SP. Miz kind of behind on health. Has himself a disperse and everything. So he's okay for now. SP's taking huge hits even while feared. Ever since they changed the way fears work, where now fears are a bit more resistant to the damage taken. It takes a little bit before you break it. Full void torn. SP got nothing. It's just over. As Miz does catch him really quickly. I love how that ended with two Shadow Priests fighting each other. Smeagol does end up picking up two. Kiosk catching that sweet kill shot on to Grip though. And the monks and the pallies and everybody else got a chance to play. I like matches like this where everybody gets a chance, man. I like that. It makes it harder to highlight them in the clip later if I do end up using it for a clip. But I love the fact that everybody got a chance. Let's get ourselves another going. Uno mas. Lenoa as well as Abe or Kiosco, let me know both if you guys are ready or if you need more bodies and I can help you guys put groups together. I can help at least list you and let the chat know where they're at. KS for the win, dude. Let's go. Need one. Okay. Okay. Other group needs +1. Does Nick want to join? I think he said something about it earlier. Whisper, come as Frozen. Okay. Invite so I can list real quick. If you boys want to join in groups, I'm going to be going up here in just a bit with Team Kiosco. I'm listed real quickly. Pass lead por favor. W. You want to join us, Saikuma? I'm bad with names, man. It took me a second. I feel embarrassed after that. Oh my god, Dal, can't you just read his name? It's all cute. All good. Yeah, all good. I hope she gets a quick 5060 dub. Lore, we got Lore in here. Hold on, let's get this guy in here. We got Lore. We got more. We got Lore. Oh, is he gone? Hold on a second. SP bailed. I think O also bailed too, yeah? I'm giving him a second, but we are looking for a +1. We will need Uno mas because it looks like he's maybe gone as well. SP gone? I miss him already. It's okay, your English is second language. Yeah, exactly. I have an excuse, guys. Come on. It's my second language. Oh, Big Joy's back. Oh my god. Oh, the boy. Oh, he joining back in. Oh, he walking. It's a pretty good matchup. Besides, the Griff is on the other team. I will let you know that Griff is on the other team. But besides this, as long as we got Kiosk and if you can snap him out, you don't have to worry about Griff for the most part. Survival Hunters are really good against rogues. I will say this. Okay, so we're good. We can queue it up. I'm gonna do that one. Sewers maybe. I don't know. What's up, my dude? Oh, what's up? Got Jordan. Hope you're doing, my man. How you doing, my guy? Hey, long time. Hey, hope time's been treating you well. How you doing? We're doing more 5v5 duels over in the region of EU. You're more than welcome to join us tonight or tomorrow if you want to join on NA. But otherwise, hope you have a wonderful one, man. Playing a long time, playing the long game ruins game for others. True, he suffers from self-confidence issue. I must win mentally. Yeah, I feel that, honestly. I feel like a lot of people play the games to like draw them out. But like, I feel like you just gotta go in, send everything you got. You either win or lose. You know, that's the mentality that I have too. Like, sometimes the class has to play the long con because that's what they gotta do. Because there is a plan, there's a method, there's a methodology to it. But yeah, I feel you on that though. Sorry, not being mean. I honestly not mean at all. You know, sharing your thoughts. I feel like there's nothing wrong with sharing how you feel, without like, you know, you're not being mean. You're fine, my guy. Honestly, I feel like what you said was pretty benign. Honestly, Maybe somebody would take offense to it. I don't know who, but not me. Switch. Miz first up over for the team 2. All right, to go on the team, we got Anthrax waiting his turn. We got Big joining back in, putting more clothes on than usual. We got Jade here with Lore. I like this mug. The tabard, it looks so good with this mug. And the weapon too. That is a really good set. I wonder if there's a Death Knight out there that runs the set pretty regularly. Not saying anything at your mug. I like it in general. I'm just saying it's a really good set. It's a really good set. Kiosko versus Miz, rotting and dotting up the petty, swapping them out actually. Trinkets out of that stun just to go for the not sacrifice, scatter as Miz got himself PI. Hold on a second, they're actually sending stuff. PI, that's a full go. He's trying to see if he can get himself some kind of a go. Grenades, not able to break past his power word shield. Got himself a full stun with a chakra for Kiosko. Really hugging around the pillar, sending everything around the guy with his flying mongoose bites. The eagles are flying. I repeat, the eagles are a flight. As Kiosko trying to see if he can get himself a position. Miz doesn't have the mobility versus Kiosko, but he's trying to see if he can use his fades in order to catch up, but also run through these traps while immuning him. And he might be able to get himself a decent go. He really needs to get himself consistent way to get dots on the Kiosko. Fear onto the pet, can't really quite catch the hunter in that same way, except for the stun. Does go for the full void eruption. Almost. As the scatter is out, at least the dots are in. I wonder if Priest could maybe get like a talent swap out, where they can go more dot heavy. So like VT and Pain could do a lot more damage over time than they do right now. Because I feel like a lot of the casts in them, Void Torrents, Mind Games, Mind Blast, and DPs, which is quite a bit of like instantaneous damage they got. Kiosk is actually hurting back there quite a bit. You're having to use Survival of the Fittest just to deal with the damage taken. That is going to be a random tentacle catching the... Is the pet? Is that what it called him? Fear onto Kiosko as he got himself full burst, big setup, huge crits for Kiosko, but a Mind Games is going to turn it around on you. Scatter to follow, looking for a bit of cover. Still, oh, look at that Mind Games. That's new. That wasn't there before. Now you have like a little thing around your head. Wait a second. Hit him with the Mind Games again. I want to see it again. I'd never seen that before. What was that crown effect around his head? That was cool. That was awesome. Miz is kind of recuperating back there, walking through the tar with Kiosko looking to get himself a little bit of an out. Hold on a second. Picking up the eyes. Kiosko looking for as much of a camo heal as possible, but the way he's at around that pillar, doesn't have any traps, so having to lay down a full new row of them. As Miz, yeah, like I said, Priests don't have a lot of mobility. I guess the Hunter particularly, you have to catch him with moments. Quick Fear as he breaks out of a stun. That's a perfect opportunity for Miz to get a full slow on the guy. Mind Games, Void Torrent through the turtle. Hold on a second, he caught him in a good spot. Me and Kiosk, not a great spot. He can't heal. Look at that Mind Games crown thing he's got around his head. Freezing Trap still waiting there for quite a while though. Traps are attacking the pet by the looks of it, or tentacles rather attacking the pet. Kiosk with a full go, full Fear of the Eagle, massive explosions onto Miz. Miz trying to see if he can stabilize here a little bit. Massive hit for Kiosk, has him on the ropes right now, but Kiosk is still hurting himself. Many better just as the dots finally fall off. For Miz, he really needs a Shadow Crouch just to be able to reliably reapply dots back at the Kiosk at all. That, or if he has that one talent where he can like VT off of the pet, then instant cast some dots on the Kiosko, that could also be really good too. I don't know if that's the setup he's got going on, but he's actually just putting pressure into that pet. That's not a worse idea. Because if you can get a bunch of procs off of that pet too with dots, that would be huge. Big explosive by Kiosko. As he tried to go for a knockback trap, is that what it was? Is that what I saw? Or is that not a knockback trap? I couldn't tell. It looked like it was explosion and the guy kind of like moved. Almost like trying to see if he could fly backwards, but then Charge Trap caught him in the last second. He's just spiking that pet. He picked up a pet of his own. Hold on. Oh, the Void Tentacle thing. It caught a Freezer Trap. Wait a second. It's actually the pro play. With the Fear to follow, that pet should be able to add a bit more damage towards Kiosko. He doesn't have the Void Eruptions flying in every direction, but that's all the pets in the world with the Void Torrent right after. That's actually quite a bit of damage. Kiosko not feeling all that good right now. Void Bolts are doing a number. Fear of the Eagle trying to see if he can go counter pressure damage. Trying to go for a kick. Doesn't quite connect. Super low. So is Miz with a stun. Kiosko rushing in for a big kill. Kill shot to follow. Holy so no! They got each other. That was the most even match between the Shadow Priest and a Hunter that I've ever seen. Normally, Hunter being full physical damage just rots right through that armor, but not anymore, man. Not anymore. Shadow Priest is survivable now. That armor buff is, you really can feel it. Jay trying to see if he can burn right through Smeagol as he got himself full wall, as well as Guardian trying to go counter aggressive versus Jay. The more damage you can do during that Guardian go, the more healing he can get, as Jay looking to get himself Ring of Frost. Can maybe freeze that pet at the very least, still getting those missiles around the corner onto Smeagol. He really needs to get them clear cast procs if at all possible. Knock up onto Smeagol. You playing the knockup build? He's playing that what is it called? The arcane little boop, little arcane boop. What is it called, chat? What do you call it? I literally don't remember. I actually don't know. Smeagol tried to go for a kick, doesn't quite connect. Still big touch of the magic for Jade, getting quite a bit of damage out too with missiles, just blasted the guy out. Smeagol not holding back to just play defensive. He's getting aggressive too. There's just a DPS range between the two. Smeagol needs a bit of health. Not the biggest barrage, but it's a nice good barrage into a huge thunder. Trying to go for a heal. No interrupt for Jade. Just went super defensive. More missiles right after. If he gets a kick onto him, he doesn't get the kick. Hold on. That's a full cast. He can't be interrupted. Wait a second. Barrages are doing a number. Does he need one more? LA blasts as he goes for Ice Block. He tried to see if he could not give up Ice Block at all. For Smeagol, he at least got himself Raptors for a bit of that Maelstrom. 29% dampening into the match, 6 minutes into the duel. You ain't going to be able to heal much from this point on. So for the team of Fistumum, Calcid, and Griff, they're actually going to be in a decent spot as long as you use defensive really early on. Anthrax does have immunity. For Lore, this is going to be a tough matchup. For Big, might be a bit of a big problem here. Smeagol get a blasted. He's still in this for now. No wall for a bit. He needs to land a kick. Doesn't quite connect, but still got plenty of damage. Jay's health is not looking good, but he does get himself full touch of the Magi. The big Sodakin crushing damage just comes out of left field. Got to build up for a bit, and Griffin's going to be up next. You at least have a blink for the first stun. Trinket to follow. Trying to go for a bit of recuperation behind that pillar, but unless you got big CC on the guy, I don't think there's a way to stop him. Maybe Polly? He's probably going to melt it. That or a smoke bomb, just trying to see if he can missile him down from a distance, just looking to punish Griff as best as possible with explosive, just get himself eviscerates. That's all he needs. Big secret technique in the end. Does end up taking him. Anthrax trying to give him honor duel? Interesting. Anthrax, salute ya. Good luck, bud. I do appreciate honor duels. But for Griff to recuperate cooldowns, I don't know if you want to do that, man. I appreciate the honor, but I've seen Griff play more than once now. Arcane Shot? Technically, hunters do have access to Arcane Shot. I just don't know if they'll actually end up... I don't think they can use it unless they have a weapon. Unless they have the Kill Command Arcane Shot proc talent. Is that what happened there, Brago? Was it an Arcane Shot randomly there? Because I didn't even look with Kiosko. I might need to look again. But that was such a close duel between the two. Griff get himself a quick shuriken throw. Wait, did Griff pick up the eye? He might not be able to vanish. Anthrax might be looking at a bubble here. Shield of Vengeance. Griffin is getting super aggressive in with an evasion into lane hands. This gives Anthrax not a lot of options. Cloaker Shot is for Griff right now. Anthrax does go down without a bubble. There's no way for him to just immune the damage taken. And Laura's up next as a Frosty DK. Good luck. That's another class that's having a hard time. Probably I didn't watch closely enough. I need to take a look at it again. Yeah, technically they can Arcane Shot, just wouldn't like regularly press the ability, but they do have access to it. Then normally they would need like a ranged weapon to use it. But yeah, that one talent needs a bow. Serpent Sting from a bomb. Yeah, probably it was a Serpent Sting with the bombs and stuff. Because it does give you a free Serpent Sting too. Like when you throw bomb, the poison one, it does have play the animation of you Serpent Sting in them for free. Because of the way that they set it up. I guess like hunters used to always do that, but now there's an animation tied to it. That's cool. Blind into Griff, got himself full burst. Laura trying to see if he can play around that blind. Does he have a stun? He does have a stun on Russell's Winter, so he should be able to get at least one obliterate in. Does get hit with a disarm really quickly. Grippy hand to keep Griff in play. And the kidney shot comes out. The rogue trying to see if he can fire off through the armor of Lore. And Griff back it up out of there as his cooldowns are down for the count. Has himself vanishes. And as long as he's auto attacking Lore, he puts himself in combat, but does apply a slow to him. Gather decay for Lore. If he can get himself an angle into Griff, he might be alright. He's also getting some swings of his own through the boxes. I hate these box auto attacks, man. I hate this. I feel like that shouldn't be a thing. Why is this a thing? You're trying to see if he can get himself out of combat if possible, but as long as he's dotted with Frost Fever, he might have a hard time escaping. But he got himself sipping up at the very least. For Lore, he doesn't have IBF. Human Racial isn't the ready. Griff does not have a trinket, so maybe could be bad for him. If Lore gives himself a full go with full burst, he might be okay. Try to hit Griff with the blind, doesn't quite connect. Still can go for a stun. Stunning him out on a secret technique too. Into a cheap shot right after. Does lower everything for this one. Got himself a bit of a death pack. Stun into Griff. Has himself a trinket last second. Obliterates it coming through. Wait a second. Oh! Cloak of Shadows last second just so he doesn't die. This is where Big is just not going to let him out. Hold on a second. Oh, knock him. I think you slowed him. I don't know if you got him to combat. You're right on top of him. Oh, he has no idea how close he was. Because you did hit him with a knockback. You did slow him. You just thought Vanish kept him in combat, kept him in stealth the entire time. I think that would have gotten him too. Because Big, if he could find a way to take down Griff really quickly, then he could maybe potentially fight versus the monks, but he's super high dampener. It's going to be a tough situation. Looking for angle. He knows the Griff has to be around the other box, right? Maybe he throws in a root trap around the corner or root totem around the corner. Does he know him? Does he see him? No, Griff is going to escape. He's going to run the clock as much as possible. He does have access, no cloak for a bit, so I think he may need that to fight the shaman. He has no blades for a bit. Still getting in though. Very irregular, Griff. I'm not gonna lie. That's very irregular. Wait, the Stormkeeper? Big trying to see if he can get himself a setup. Blind to follow. Maybe a trinket? No. He burned a trinket, I think, for the opener. Primordial? Sap? I am surprised he got a sap off of that. But I guess that is what, a stun? No, he was out of the smoke bomb with the Stormkeeper. So he wasn't doing damage to you, and then blind for 5 seconds. Yeah, that actually now makes sense that sap worked. It feels like he was staying in combat, but he just wasn't getting attacked. And wasn't attacking for like good second and some extra, using Stormkeeper and waddling towards Griff, and then immediately get hit with a blind. So it makes sense. But he doesn't have his big go anymore. Question is, does he have any ways to deal with Griff? 20 seconds until he has himself a big one-shot. Does have a lasso at the very least, stopping quite a bit of that rogue's damage with that secret technique. Wall is helping him survive this a little bit better. Ice Fury to maybe get a setup. Griff with a quick vanish. The Big tried to go for a cast, but he doesn't get interrupted fairly quickly. With an Earth Elemental joining in. Second stun to follow, unless he does something. Got himself at least uninterruptible casting with a Hex on a Griff. Maybe Sky Fury? If he gets himself Sky Fury right now, Griff does have himself a vanish. Sap? Hold on a second. He got a sap off of it. No way. Wait a second. It's over, right? I don't think there's a way. Unless Big just get himself the biggest zap in the world. No. No, not gonna happen. Wow. Griff with 4. Yeah, that's rough. That is rough. Alright, let's get ourselves another one going, boys. Yeah. Uno mas, uno mas. Let me know if you need more bodies. Well, I saved these 2 clips. I don't think I got to save the last one either. Actually getting quite a few games in, man. Let's go. 35, 36, 37. Let me know if you need more. No, if ready. Or if we need more. Ready? I think he just said we're ready. At least I'm pretty sure. Let me know if we need more. Let me know if or if we need more, friend. Want to see the monks? Yeah, we'll get them in here in just a second. Hopefully they'll get a chance to play. There we go. I didn't realize Griff went 404 there. Really fumbled on Blinding Seed. No, that was so good. It was close. Yeah, it's rough, man, because trying to get the turnaround with a blind really quickly all in one go. Like with mages and breath, it's really difficult. It's very difficult. Okay. They doing a quick ult swap. Then they are ready. All right, we're ready. Cool. I'm gonna try again, like I said, avoiding Blade's Edge. So I guess we'll go into either Lordaeron or Tiger's Peak. Let's do a Tiger's Peak. Ready as always? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bud. My Druid. My Druid. What a name. I like it. He's got some new forms and everything. I could have won. Yeah, you were really close, man. You were really, really close. I like that Frost DK Gusto. That is awesome to see, man. Devil? Oh, hold on. So who switched up just now? So they had Big. They had J, Chaos Galore. It's me going here. Who did Team Kiosko switched out? Who did we just have on Team Kiosko that... Was it Anthrax? I think it was Anthrax, right? On Devil? Oh, Devil Anthrax. I should have been reading. I can't read. I could have just read the name Devil Anthrax. It would be like, oh, it's Anthrax. That makes sense. I'm stupid. Or illiterate, or both. Probably both. Switch. Got ourselves Anthrax switching over to the Affliction Warlock. Definitely didn't get his... definitely didn't confuse who this guy was just now. But Jade here on this team. We got Kiosk as well as Survival. Lore on the Frosty Death Knight. I'm liking the mugs and liking the sets as well as Big. But looks like Big is not going first by the looks of it. With Griff on that other team. We got Fist Your Mom. Get a chance to play. Castle on the team. Mez representing Shatterpraise. So we got Smeagol. Mez looks like maybe going last. No, I want to see that man play. He does such a good job. He plays so well. Oh, man. The way to organize the groups is to do a slash roll to find out who goes first, who goes last. So it's completely RNG. Who gets to go when. But, yeah, sometimes you just get unlucky. Oh, big defensive out of Fist immediately. Hold on, Jay got himself huge go in the opener. And with the Ring of Fire, he is getting really aggressive. I'm liking the zonal abilities that mages do, man. That is so good. Watching Seaverk do that and seeing other arcade mages adapt to those kind of plays, it is awesome. Big blink to follow as Jay able to at least avoid the stun. Still can't really avoid the damage as Fist. Got himself a full Zoen for Jay, just backing up out of there. With the shift to power, got himself at least an opportunity to switch up and get his cooldowns back a little quicker. For Fist, I guess he's just going to hang back a little bit. He doesn't really have much of a go. He has himself a leg sweep coming up in about 30, but if he can maybe go for like a quick jab, interrupt under Jade, that could be huge. He got Serenity, so he has himself an opportunity. A Serenity equals opportunity here. But for Jay, he could just run circles around the guy. Quick in cap. Definitely needs to get himself a full root on the guy. Trinket for the breath. Trying to go for a kick. Doesn't quite connect. But still plenty of damage on the poly. Oh, Jay does get himself the altar to alter his fate just a hair there with a Ring of Fire. Walking through the fire with the touch of the Magi. If Jay's got himself damage. Missiles to follow. Fist is not in a great spot. Might be a karma right now. Touch of the Magic is going to do damage. Oh, he preps for it ahead of time. Wait. Oh, no. It still doesn't matter. Wait. That was such a good block then. Oh, my God. That touch of the Magic had such delay. Why was it so delayed? I thought it was going to go any time. And then he karma. I thought, oh, he definitely reversed it, right? No. Ice block. It removed karma. So he still took that touch of the Magi damage. That is so good. With Smeagol getting blasted out as Jay got himself just another go. You interrupt, no one available. Hold on, he just got a full arcade blast into the guy. Knocking him up with a knockback right after. More missiles to follow. Doesn't have a touch for this one, but now he does. Hold on. He can make some work here. Touch of the Magic is back and available. He got himself the altar, hoping it doesn't get cleansed by the shaman. He doesn't get cleaned with a big heal as he gets blasted by an elemental blast too. So he's going to have some recovery out of that one as well. With the freeze on to Earth Elemental for Smeagol, that's at least a defensive with that Earth Elemental, giving you a little bit extra health to stabilize here, but he's able to keep rushing. Used a lot of his defenses pretty early though, versus Jay. So for Jay, that's an opportunity. Not saying it's a win. Big elite blast out of the Shaman though. The defenses are gone, but every time the Shaman is on you and he's doing damage, every one of those abilities hits. Everything from Lava Lashes to Storm Strikes to Lightning Bolts. Elemental Blast does go for the burrow, going under the Ring of Fire. Is Jay avoiding him with, I think, a reverse blink too. Reversion, is that what it's called? Is that, it has a name now. Because it used to have different names, like back in Legion when they had it for Arcane Mages, and back when it was like, I think also an Arcane Mage thing in the town somewhere. Is it called reversion? I just call it a reverse blink. Just to reposition. Has got himself poly. Wait, hold on. What a juke. Wait a second. What a juke. What was that? That was so good. Got himself full damage. No interrupt for the Shaman. Got himself plenty of DPS. The Sunder doesn't quite connect. Quick and Viz for Jay as he got himself big cleaver missiles to follow. Smeagol needs to get himself a kick. Knock back on Jay as he goes in for a breath. That's so good for him right now. Where's Jay? Hold on. Where's everybody? Smeagol does get knocked into the team 1 starting area. As he's getting barraged, the counter-strike totem could be huge. Hold on. If you can still play around the totem, Jay could get zapped. That totem actually does reflect quite a bit of damage back over into Jay since he's playing into the missiles, and that has a lot of periodic damage effects because, you know, every single wave of missiles is its own entity. So that could be massive if he does get it back up and running. Wall as well as Guardian coming back in for the Shaman. He's got himself a chance here. He just needs to close the gap, find a way to slow down Jay. If he can cap some kind of a slow in them, like a perma slow, maybe just a regular frost shock rolling in at all times, he could potentially bring it back. We are rolling into a dampener that just keeps excruciating, keeps climbing up the excruciating healing reduction for both of these boys, little by little. For Smeagol, not going to be great. For Jay, he has some healing, But that immunity in the ice block, he doesn't have it for a while, but probably could get it back up unless Smigo takes him here. The ult time is huge though, because it's just going to give you all your health back, because it's not a heal. It just puts you back health to whatever your health was before it was gone. Did you remove it? Altar? I think he did remove the altars. Although Jay does not have his own big defensive. Big Ella Blaster follows Smigo, trying to see if he can catch up a little bit more. Maelstrom just needs one more hit. Oh, it does catch up with the stun ready to go in case Jay does not get out of there. With Lore up next, I feel like this man might just want to... I like this nice little bow. Smigo, given an opportunity, he wants to see if he can go for a bit of an auto duel here. He's got his frying pan and he's ready to go. As Lore, oh, I love this. A proper honor duel here between the two competitors. Look at that. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. But as I get in here, hold on. We got a quick bow. Hey, but dampening is a thing though, so I gotta go. I'm a Frost Death Knight. I gotta get in there. And Smigo's like, nope. Nope, I'm gonna go behind the pillar. Nope. Nope, I'm getting out of here. Nope. I'm waiting for my trinket. I'm waiting for my racial. I'm waiting for all of it. Get out of here. For Lore though, he did end up using his cooldowns to some degree. Although at least like icy veins. At least not IBF. I was Pillar of Frost is what I meant to say. God, I'm really bad at this, dude. Big blasters onto Lore, got himself AMS, but he's got it down on cooldowns for a bit. He wants to really play it super. Now he has to play it super safe. Not a lot of healing available. Hold on. He doesn't like this hit and run thing. Hold on a second. He doesn't like this range thing that Smigo's got. He's got elemental damage. He's got physical damage. He's got a mix of everything. Lore already takes like huge physical hits, but now they just recently reduced Death Knight's armor just because they're a play class. Like what? So Lore though, waiting a little bit. He needs to find a way to close the gap with Smigo, go for a full blind, get the full set of CDs going. He got the grippy hand too, so that could be huge. Doesn't end up eviscerating the totem. Big Wraith Walk. He needs to go right now. IBF just to give himself a bit of defense. Got himself a big snowball. Might want to go for a grip if he has one. Oh, not a lot of health available. Yeah, that is a rough one. I don't know how you win that at all. Big, trying to see if he can have himself a big go with a Stormkeeper. If he get himself an angle versus Smigo. Hold on. I think he got the angle. Frost Shock. Does he get zap? He got him some big Ella Blast. He just needs the angle. He needs to find it some way, somehow. Maybe a stun with the Earth Elemental? He might need to go for a stun with Earth Ellie. Does go for the stun. Zapper? Does he do it? Trying to go for one zap? Does he have a second one? He tried to go for a second one. The Stormkeeper did fall off. Wall and Guardian is available back up for Smigo. This guy's not going to go anywhere. Frost DK business, honestly, man, that is a Frost DK to you. There's just not much they can do in a 1v1 setting. Like, maybe like a 2s or like a 3s with a healer, they could really like get unshackled and really go wow. But yeah, in a 1v1 situation like this, you have to have like a go, or like you have to make sure every one of your IBFs, I keep messing it up. Every one of your pillars is like, it does something, right? Every one of your pillars is like a real go. For Big, he does go for another stun onto Smigo, at least able to keep him at bay for just a moment. Got himself Skypaper back up. Also, Lava Burst flying in, so he's got himself a bit of that Lava Burst Ascendance combo, so he still can do quite a bit of damage either way. Trinket, trying to go for a big Sunder. Got himself a wall as well. As long as he doesn't get interrupted, he'll be okay. Stun to Smigo. Trinket just to interrupt him. Big can maybe go for a proper go here. Hold on a second. He might be able to do it. Give him a second. Big Sky Fury doesn't eliminate it. Zap one. Oh, it does get it with Miz trying not to give Big any opportunity at all. He's just charging at him. He just needs a quick silence, quick fear, everything. Stormkeeper still active for a second, but it looks of it into mind games, full turret. There's just nothing he can do. There's nothing he can do. He's trying to see if he can heal through it. He's fighting through the mind games. Silence to follow is just over. Burrow. Oh, he needs a heal right now. Oh no, the tentacle. Oh, not even tentacle. It was a tentacle together with a Siphon. Oh, that is so rough. Smigo, though, is doing numbers. He got through two. We are getting into higher dampening. For Kioska, it is at least a bit of a better matchup versus Miz. Just because Miz can't really heal nearly as easily right now. Miz is down in Trinket too, so he's definitely going to put him behind a little bit. Death Shock him into a scatter, but Kioska not getting super aggressive just yet. Backing up off for just a second. One grenade sent in into a trap, trying to see if he can play into the explosive shot and maybe a bit of a hit and run. Big Fear of the Eagle got quite a bit of damage out of that thing too. Disperse from Miz, not a lot of healing available, but not a lot of healing available for Kioska. If anything, he's not able to heal himself. but more stabilize his health or equalize it to Kiosk, so he's actually kind of like in the same stance. That fear holds on for so long though, by the way. He got a full mind games and a spike and it still held on. Are you serious? It's so good. It's an actual crowd control. It doesn't break to just the slightest sneeze in the person's direction. Right? Used to be a fear and just one dot tick had a chance to break it immediately, but now he can send a whole mind games into a spike, like an empowered spike. Are you serious? Kioska? Oh no. Oh no, Miz. Miz just needs more fears, man. He just needs more fears. If you gave, okay, there's this pet that Priest used to have access to. The Siphon used to do a range fears. Used to throw him out and used to just do range fears at anybody and everybody he saw. Imagine if that thing came back. Kiosk does go for a feign death, but there's nothing. You're just gonna get collapsed into the void itself as the tentacles spawn out of the ground, erupting and just taking you. Miz given a chance by Anthrax to get at least a little bit of healing. I don't know how he's looking on mana. He might not have a lot of mana. So Devil Anthrax trying to give him as much of the honor duel, playing into a dot-focused Affliction Warlock versus Miz. The Affliction Warlock versus what people used to call in Cataclysm the wannabe Affliction Warlock, just because they were so similar in terms of dots. Oh man, the good old days, dude. I don't even know how Shadow Priest really played back in Kata. I think DP was like a different dot, wasn't it? It was like, because it didn't have Insanity mechanic or anything. That Shadow Orbs, yeah. Wait, hold on. They had Shadow Orbs. Is that what it used to be? Shadow Orbs into DP Shadow Orbs? Or was it not it? Man. Priest is a Depression Warlock. You know what? To some degree. I feel like that gloom that surrounds him, he just turns it into a mechanic, into damage. For Devil though, he needs to get a couple of dots into Miz. If only Miz sends out like a pet. I don't know if he got himself a life swap. Succubus CC, trinkets out of it just to get himself a stun into a fear. No more trinket for Devil. Hold on a second. Into full mind games, he got himself a shield, he's got himself absorbed, he's totally fine. Into a silence, he wants to go for your way. Big Void Torrent, unless you have a way to interrupt it, he's just trying to see if he can go aggressive with the dots. He knows he can win with the dot game. Big Oblivion, huge channel into Miz, he's just trying to see if he can fight it. Wall for Devil, that wall may not be enough, Miz just takes it. Oh my goodness. Oh, he does pick up 3. Well done, well done. Smeagol does catch up 2 with 8 million dammy. He fought at the very beginning. Who do you fight? Jayhawk? For like a while, and then with somebody else. I'm bad with names. I know he fought somebody. I guess I'll be able to review it. Let's get another one going. Lenoa and Kiosko. Let me know if you guys need more bodies or if you're good to go. If you guys need more, we'll look for more. I'll help you guys. I'll list the groups. I'll do all that. Orbs, Shadow Priest, or Shadow Bomb. Yeah, Shadow Bomb. That was a thing before too, wasn't it? Yeah, that reminds me. It was like a fear, wasn't it? Some random DK we need to. Okay. I can help list invite. We're good. Other team needs a couple of bodies. I'ma them real quick. Here we go. Sharp Brazil was sick. I know, I love them, man. They're so good. I need Lenoa to request to join the group. I'm gonna do it like this. Request to see if I can get invited. Oh, you guys are listed. Okay. Yeah. Pass lead. Let's see if I can do it like this. Pass lead plus. There we go. Oh, you guys are good. Never mind. Okay, works out. That works. Okay, let's do. We have done Dalaran. Lord Iron, I guess. Do Lord Ron. Nice. Yeah, Shadow Priest duels have been awesome, man. I've been enjoying it because they're playing into like a instant casty builds and like Shadow Word Death builds, and it's really fun watching like them run around while still casting. You know, just seeing the damage and how it goes and happens, and the whole Shadow Word Death, how it deals damage to them too, but also deals quite a bit of damage to the enemy. It's interesting mechanic. Always do honor duels whenever a win gets to go to the base HP and CDs, let the two fight. Always do honor duels. We don't necessarily make honor duels like a mandatory thing. It's more of like a option, just because it creates for an interesting like. I'm gonna try to see if we can kill again. I'm gonna do. It's not letting me do Lordaeron, so I'll have to do Blade's Edge. I'll re-queue. See if it works. Might have been still in LFG when we queued. Are we still in LFG? Okay. Leave LFG. There we go. Yeah. So I need to do a. I guess I'll do another than a grand because the other ones are bugged. They're gonna be bugged, but it's okay. All good. All good. No worries. We'll do a grand. I hold myself to honor duels, dude. It's so awesome. I like honor duels. I like that. I really do like that. Donis is on a warlock. Interesting. I want to see what that looks like. This will be. Oh, you both are warlocks. Wait, you two should duel first. Honestly, I feel like Donis and Anthrax should duel each other. I think it'd be so cool. But yeah, I don't make it a mandatory thing for the honor duel. I think it's interesting to create like social situations even in duels, right? Where players are given a chance to like, they can give the other person an honor duel or not. It's a place to create rivalries if you want to, or it's a place to create some camaraderie against each other, right? It's really cool seeing like, oh, you're low, I'm gonna let you get an honor duel, and the next match maybe the shoe is on the other foot, and then you'll be low, and they'll give back of you can get a bit of a reheal. I'll let you. You know what I mean? That social situation and letting players make the choice, I think is so cool. And I would rather like, instead of making it a guaranteed rule, like letting people do it on their own if they want to, you know? Like it makes it so unique and interesting. At least I think so. Is it Miz first? Switch. Miz first up. A bit of a rematch versus Kiosko. He's just strutting on his fox as much as possible, looking for a heal. The pillars are a little bit smaller than... they're about the same, I think, as Lordaeron. Maybe like a little bit bigger. But for Miz, I'm hoping it won't give him like a worse setup here. But he's having to fight versus the Hunter. He's going to be steel traps, tar traps all around the corner. Man is slowed into oblivion, into a silence right after. As Kiosko takes advantage of the silence, going in for damage. Just going in for really just committing those two hit and run plays. As Miz, all he can do is play defensive. He has to play it slow, dot out the pet. Maybe if you can get an angle onto Kiosko, almost got a stun. How much to go for a trinket? Does he get a fear? If you can get a fear onto him, that'll be huge. Got himself full void torn. Kiosko with a quick feint death for just a second. Chakram getting sent in. Mind games does get interrupted on Shadow. Miz is going in for a heal as soon as possible. That is going to be his Aegis with the mind games back into Kiosko. Almost lands him with a freezing trap, catching him. No, mind games does connect. Look at that little crown. I love that effect. It looks so good. As Miz trying to get himself a bit of a heal. Kiosko suffering back there. Even his pet is actually erupting damage on him, which I think may not keep... I was going to say may keep Kiosko out of camo, out of combat, and then he catches a camo immediately. I was literally just going to say may not keep him in combat, but won't let him camo. And then he camos right in front of me. It's like, okay, never mind. I guess I don't really know how it works at all then. I thought that, because he got the dots on the pet and it just keeps erupting. Oh, he walks right next to him. He has no idea how close he was. He really needs that fear onto Kiosko. But he needs to close the gap. Kiosko with a fear. Trinket to follow. Maybe it could be a stun. There's going to be juke out of Miz. He is in disperse though. He's having to see it and sit in disperse and recuperate a little bit. But catching Kiosko away from a pillar is a sight to behold. It is a little bit rough as Hunters have to play super defensive. The pillar game has to happen for them. For Miz though, he just doesn't have mobility, and there's seal traps and charge traps and freezing traps as he does approach it. So it's not like he can really do much about it. If only Miz has an easy way to maybe like dot up the Hunter by dotting the pet or something, I think that would have been pretty sweet, honestly. That would have helped him, because at least he could cleave down to Kiosko. Scatter, explosive, grenades getting sent him. Miz trying to see if he can use his fade in order to catch up, but nah, freezing trap, waiting there for ya. At least it's a little bit DR from the scatter tar trap. Nah, this is so rough. Yeah, it's rough. I wonder for Miz if like trying like a no pillar play, like staying as far away from pillars, might be the go-to, because he is still surviving. He's fairly tanky. He just needs to get himself an angle into Kiosko, almost catching him with a full gold PI and everything. Siphon still able to get quite a bit of damage. Miz trying to see if he can mosey over to Kiosko. He's on a fear range right now. Does have a fear by the looks of it? Potentially has a fear. For Kiosko, he needs to get himself a go at some point. Every time he's actually out in the open with Miz, catches him for just a moment. That's a nice little Beyblade you had there. But every time he catches him for just a moment for Kioska, it is a life and death situation, to be honest. Oh yeah, the traps, yeah. Not much you can do. Not much you can do. Camo? Oh wait, clean camo? I thought the pet was still dotted. Yeah, for Miz, I don't know if Shadow Crash would improve his situation or not, but it might make it a little bit easier to keep pressure onto Kioska. Dampening is slowly starting to ramp up though. We are in the 3-minute mark, and ever since Blizzard changed stuff for Dragonflight, I think it was maybe for season 2, dampening starts, or maybe season 1, dampening starts at 10%. So you already have like quite a bit of that healing reduction rolling off from the bat. And then you get more and more and more after that 3-minute mark instead of the 5-minute mark. Like it used to be, Harpoon almost catches a kick, but not quite. Miz does end up juking him out. Whoa, mind games of Kioska getting fully dotted. That is going to be a feint death for just a second. As the pet, it is still dotted. It is still rotting. I feel like unless Kioska maintains that thing, the pet is eventually going to die. Fury of the Eagle onto Miz. Does he have himself a big go? He doesn't go with the Chimeric Poison or anything. Chanical on the other side. So Kioska can't even escape the damage of the Void right now. And it's going to be a whole new pet charging out, rushing through the freezing trap. Kioska does get in combat with that thing, but that thing is actually going to do quite a bit of damage. He actually has to interrupt it. At least I think he interrupted it. Or is it instant cast? He's trying to use the pet to just aggro it. He's actually trying to see if he can establish control over the pet as best as possible. Manic bandages over for Kioska. Charge trap all around the pillar. And Miz looking to get an angle on him, but he so far has just been rough. If the pet is at least dotted, hold on a second. He's pulling the pet back. If it's dotted, no camo. I don't know if you want to hit it. Oh no, it's so rough. For Miz, he does have himself a decent setup. He has himself huge heals. He has himself fantastic defenses. He just doesn't have the mobility to catch Kioska while he's behind the pillar, super low, licking his wounds. And Kioska so far has not been able to break past the toughness of Miz. The Shadow Priest is actually taking those physical hits and explosives and grenades and just like walking out of there like it was nothing. Big death shock him. An opportunity for Kioska. Does go for the stun. Silence to follow. Trying to see if he can close the gap. We'll need to get dots on Kioska as well as the pet. Looking for a bit of a heal. Well, got PI. If Kioska is dotted, you could cleave him down technically, right? Or technically, I don't know if he did get dots on him or not. But he's now back to this pillar place. That's what I'm saying. Like, I wonder if there's an opportunity for Miz somehow to pull Kioska away from pillars. Like super far away. Explosive around the corner. Does Kioska have a go off this one? He does not have a stun for a while, but looks of it. Miz has everything here. He just needs to get himself an angle into Kioska. He just needs an angle though. I don't know how you achieve it. I think you need to maybe plan for a fatty fade, right? Fade, and if you could fade through a freezing trap and a seal trap and get it close to Kioska, that's about the only thing I could think you could maybe do. Potentially. Does get a stun, trinket out of Kioska. Hold on for Miz. If he gets close enough to Fear, no Fear for about 20 seconds. That's shock him on the Miz. Might be dispersed. Does go for disperse. Perfect opportunity for Kioska to be able to put some pressure. This is the most amount of damage Kioska have had. Giving Fizz a bit of a Beyblade right now. That's a. Is that disperse that does that? Is it disperse that does that? That's a good animation. Kioska so far just not willing to commit. Man, whoever wins go back to base. Yeah, after these guys, I feel like whoever wins, even if you go back to base, you're going to 34% dampening. I don't think you're gonna get anything out of it. Oh man. Yeah, this matchup, this map in particular, I don't even know if there's a good map for Priest versus Hunter duels. I don't think there is a good one. Maybe Blade's Edge, maybe, and even like maybe actually. Maybe Blade's Edge would be kind of sort of workable because you don't have as many like big pillars like that. You have like two little ones by the bridge. And then like the ramp, kind of. Unless you count the pillars of bridge. I guess there's pillars down under the bridge, but I don't know if that's where people would play it. That's a good question, actually. I think this is the longest duel we've had between a Shadow Priest and a Hunter, by the way. I am so surprised it's actually going on this long. 7 minutes into the match, 39% dampening. Miz trying to see if he can get himself a PI. Mind games off of the Fear. Void Troran catches Kioska as he tried to go for feint death. Survival of the fittest is out in play, going in for a Harpoon to get an aggressive stun into Miz with the Fury of the Eagle. Stun back into Kioska. Have himself the human ratio to break out of it. Death shock him to follow. This is the most amount of damage the Hunter's gotten. Hold on a second. Disperse keeps Miz alive through kill shots and grenades, and he's still alive. Kioska is melting though. He's trying to see if he can get aggressive. You need a Fear, does get the Fear. If you get a mind games, dots, anything, you can actually make a play. Hold on, perfect Fear. Void Torrent. Oh, through Turtle Shell, it's over. Oh, Mist does catch him. But at what cost? We're at 30, 49, 43% dampener though. My goodness, neither of them wanted to give it up to the other at all. And here we are. I'm gonna get a different song going. Oh man, Miz is getting absolutely blasted out by Jay. There's just nothing he could do. Disperse was sent into Kiosko. Perfectly set up Disperse. Nothing he could do there at all though. Smeagol is going to be up next versus Jay. Jay, I think, has himself a bit of an advantage in this duel. Just because he doesn't really need healing. He has himself an immunity. He has himself an all the time. And if he can just keep pressure onto Smeagol, eventually Smeagol will go down. Those barrages, as long as they're reaching him, and missiles to follow, as long as they're reaching him, I think he'll be mostly okay. He's got shields, that'll help him stabilize a little bit. But as long as he gets himself a go that Smeagol can't recover from, I think it might be lights out for Smeagol. For Smeagol though, he needs to get himself a better angle over the guy. I don't know how he's going to do it. Breath to follow into a poly does catch him really quickly. Trinket out for Smeagol into a full touch of the Magi. Does have an interrupt. He needs to make sure he gets himself a kick on the missiles if he can ever do it. Totem. Also hurting Jayhawk quite a bit with a Counter-Strike Totem. Actually doing a number. Hold on a second. It's still alive. It's still in play. Jayhawk better be very, very careful trying to let us hit the totem a little. That is not a totem we see used all that often. Is that altar? No, it's just a random proc, not an altar. But Smeagol is able to recover quite a bit of health with Dark Guardian. With that Live Blast, no Maelstrom on this one though, which is a Forge Poly off of that breath. Arcade Search follow. Jay, if he has himself yet another go, burrow down for Smeagol for just a second. Maybe a big knockup, maybe a big go. Blink for the mages to reposition. Does go for the reverse blink, I think with a all the time this time around. Unless you get it cleaned, which could be really bad for you. Does get himself a bit of a reposition with an altar. At the very least, still plenty of Maelstrom for the Shaman. Icebuck to follow. Smeagol needs himself a little bit more healing. The Wolves, or the Raptors rather, are in play. He got 3 of them. So maybe a little bit of Maelstrom to help him recover. Got himself the totem and everything. But for Jay, he got himself a nice little bit of restoration while inside of the block. With Smeagol looking for an angle. Got himself a stun to trinket out of Jay just so he can stay aggressive. You're kicking or juking out the poly. For Jay, if you have himself a go, Ring of Fire, it's going to help you with a little bit of that retreat. It's going to put a pressure on to Smeagol. Touch of the Magi is ready. I don't know if you wanted to touch. Is that touch or is that just no? Quick kick. Hold on a second. Jay might just have him. He just needs a barrage. Oh, he does pick up some damage with Calcid. Doesn't want to give Jay an opportunity here at all. Height dampening. It's just not gonna happen. Trinket off of that blind knockup by Jay. Wait a second. That was such a good knockup on that roll. I forgot he's running a knockup ability. Completely forgot that that's a thing. As for Calcid, catching him in a quick in cap, goes in for a kick. No Lexip off this one. Poly yet again. Jay does have almost full cooldowns available too. Touch of the Magic is active. Hold on a second. He might be able to make some work off of this. He got himself missiles while he's moving. Blink to follow right after. And Calcid got himself a defensive. Might be looking at a karma here. Jade is looking to blast him out. Knockback doesn't quite go flying. Oh, he's so low. Touch of the Magic almost killed Calcid too. Hold on a second. I was so close with Devil getting a couple of dots. I think, unless you can heal through it, he's able to barely heal through it. While energy holds, he barely heals, but this is not happening. Yeah, not happening. Succubus. Well, dots in. Drain. I just missed it. I swear to God. I swapped to a wrong person. I just missed it. But Dada's going to be up next as a... I like this Mog. That looks good. As a Destro Warlock without a pet. Or playing the Sacrifice Bed build. Devil able to get a full set of dots. Donis does go in with a full Infernal. Got an angle with the portals. And a Mortal Call is sent out. At least that's going to be damage back to Devil passively, but that Drain with Oblivion is doing a number. All the dots of the Dark Lair is actually hurting Donis quite a bit. Got a Dark Lair out for just a moment. Devil at no hell whatsoever. Hold on a second. Donis might just have him with a wall. Got himself a bit of a defensive. Every single time Devil pokes around the pillar, he just takes percentage health damage from that big balloon demon. Donis at no hell whatsoever. Needs an angle right now. Needs a conflagration or two. I think with that Drain is just over though. Oh my goodness, that's so rough with Griff taking out Devil very quickly here. With Big up next. I like the Mog, look at that. I know it's not your favorite matchup, Big, versus Griff in particular. 70% dampening, 13 minutes into the game. You ain't gonna heal for anything. So if you can catch him around the corner, like you might be able to get him. Might be able to zap him out. For Griff, he does have a bit of a haymaker to deal with here. Sky Fury, as well as Stormkeeper, you gotta see it from a mile away. So at least he can cloak it, he can vanish it. He got himself a decent setup. Blind immediately just to make sure he doesn't get himself. What broke you out of that root, by the way? Did it, or just root normally break? Stun onto Griff, Stormkeeper, Sky Fury. Do you have a big go right now? Trying to see if he can get himself a big go. Cloak of Shadows for the Rogue. Is Big holding on to Lightning Bolt? He's holding on to one of them. Knock up into Griff. Zap one. Hold on. Oh, Lava Burst proc. What is that? Oh, no shot. Hold on a second. Griff bailed. No cloak. Trinket is available. Vanish is available. Big does not have a trinket. That's the unfortunate part, but he got an eyes. He got an Earth Elemental too. So Griff's opener could get scuffed up by the Earth Ellie. He has no blind for it. Hold on a second. He can still catch him. Root around the corner. Sap. Ellie still sees you. Hold on. Can you send it? He can. Oh, that Ellie's trying to see if he can disrupt him. Griff is going to have a go. Ellie. Oh, root. Gouge. Stun. Hold on a second. Backs up out. Hex. He can't do anything about this one. Trinkets it. Hold on. Knocking him back. Does Griff have himself a go right now? Vanish is available. Big with the wall. Hold on. You're not going to big past the wall. Not happening. Vanish to follow. He doesn't see you though. He doesn't see you. Eyes are all used up though, so for Big, he can at least maybe get himself some recovery. And he can maybe come back with a trinket. Griff swapping over to crippling poison. We're trying like running numbing there. What is happening? Gowan to Big. He has some blades. Unless you have a knockback. If you can knock him on Secret Technique, that'd be huge. Trying to. I think he does connect, maybe? Stun onto Griff. If you can root him, Griff got nothing. Roots him. Stormkeeper. I think it slides out. Unless he somehow lives it. Stuns him. Cheap shot. Burst. He needs one zap. Does he get it? Blind. Hold on a second. Does he escape? Wait a moment. He got him some lightning. Oh no, he's gone. Flame shot for a second. Fire elemental. Is it over? Trying to hex. Maybe juke. Juke. No shot. Hold on. There's no way to live this, right? He got a trinket coming back up very, very soon. Root onto Griff. Lasso maybe? Ice Fury? Ice Fury Lasso? Would that do it? He got a cloak. Hold on a second. He got one vanish. Unless he can get to a bad angle. Lasso? Root? Hold on. Hold on. Vanish? He got a trinket. He has a trinket. Burrow? Hold on. Hold on a second. He's catching him. Trying to see if he can catch up. Knocks him up in the air. Cheap shot. Knocking it back. Lasso. Hold on a second. No shot. Cheat death. Needs one more hit. Oh, he got him. He got him. Wait a second. Where are you? He got him. 2 million damage all just into a rogue. The rogue has maybe less than 1 million health and damage, and he had to sink in 2 at this high of a dampener match. Are you serious? What was that match? It was so long, and I can't believe you won it. Oh my god, this shaman is a monster. Oh, that's so good. You know what? I feel like, because Rogue can just win that anytime, but like the fact that he fought it to the bitter end, oh, it's beautiful. It is just, oh. AJ, my guy, 68 months, my dude. How many years is that now?
That's how you do it.
How many years is that, AJ? That's a lot of years. Can we get a big old hashtag AJ for becoming a member for 68? My guy, this man's been supporting me since we started. My goodness. Thank you, bud. You're beautiful. Ready again? Okay. Okay. I will queue in a sec. Abe, let me know if you're good. Let me know if ready or need more bodies. Man, that first one was a long one. Run one more, go to dip. Yeah, sounds good. You're more than welcome to keep playing, my guy. We're good? Okay. So let's do the grand. I was gonna do initially Lordaeron, right? Let's do Lordaeron. I don't want to send you guys into a Blade's Edge blender. People still hate Blade's Edge. I love it. Just over 5. Man, AJ. You're a beauty. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Almost 6. My guy. That's a long while, man. Thank you. That's super, super generous of the support, man. I really do appreciate it. You are a beauty. Tell me I saved this one, right? Tell me I saved that one. 450? 440? Okay. If I did save it, I saved it again. That one was a match. Oh. Hell of a match. I'm hoping Big gets a chance to like go first at some point in one of these matches, just because I'm pretty sure he's not happy playing into rogues or dampening. You know what I mean? So hopefully he'll get a good roll on the order, but we'll see how it goes. Switch. God, that was so good, man. Wow, dude, I know, dude, that was a lot happening all at once. Down us over on the team 2, not on the DH, but this time, I like that staff, but also the effect of that staff looks so good with this Mog. Wait, this actually looks so good. I'm gonna steal this Mog, if you don't mind. Miz gonna be first up versus Jay. Okay, those two dueled each other before, right? A little? I think Shadow Priest actually do win the duel against a mage. Actually, that's a good question. Who wins this one? Who is class that's supposed to win? Blind? Oh, not blind. Stunned as Blink comes out for Jay. Is getting dots onto, or is getting dotted up rather by Miz. As Miz ends up juking out an interrupt for him. Shifting power really early for Jay. Is that just for defensives? Got himself full Void Torrent. Knockup does help interrupt him. It's going to be a mind game. Spikes to follow. Jay might be in a bit of a weird spot, especially if he has himself all the time. If that gets cleansed, he might not be in a great spot. Miz with a Shadow Word Death just to break himself out of the Poly's so good since he has like 3 of them, right? You send one Shadow Word Death, you get 3 of them in return, so at least one of them is going to break something out. Does go for a juke, maybe a Dispel? No, not playing the Massive Spell, so it does give Jay an opportunity to at least go and reset. Mind Spike? Oh, try to see if he can make it connect. I don't know if he connected. Might have been decided last second. Does himself the reverse blink or alter one of those two. VTs are up with a full Void Torrent. Unless you get interrupted, Jay's gonna take a lot of damage. Alter time should help him stabilize though, unless he get cleansed. Does go for the alter a little bit early, knowing that he's gonna get cleansed if he's in line inside of Miz. With a quick fear, mind games. Ooh, Spike to follow. Still doing quite a bit of number on him. And Jay does himself a reheal with the not prismatic barrier, temporal shield, but it actually damaged him from mind games. I think it's over for Jay. I think it's lights out. He got himself a shield, but if you cleanse it, the dots are in. For Miz, he just needs one good angle on Jay. I actually feel like that's gonna be Miz's like line, right? I just need an angle, man. I just need an angle. Because against Kioska, who was just running away from him for a good bit, he just needed an angle. For Miz, he just needs an angle. That's all he does. He just needs one good setup. One good line of sight, and he'll be gold. An Arcane Surge for Jay, but silence out last second to see the Shadow Word Death. Does himself a alter, that or a reverse blink that just did the most amount of healing ever. I think it was an alter there. Poly to follow, does break out of it. I think with a Shadow Word Death too, right? Maybe it is a full burst out of Jay. Touch of the Magi, everything is available. Into a fear right after. That's going to be an undead racial. Comes in handy. Does get a kick onto Miz, who has himself flash lights at the very least. And Jay catching up quite a bit of healing there too. Look at this guy. You didn't like steal a buff from Miz for a heal, right? I don't think. What is healing you right now, actually? What is healing this man? Hold on a second. Is it just the reverse blinks? Is he healed with something? Unless Miz puts like a renew on himself and Jay keeps stealing it. Because he healed from something. I actually cannot tell. You were kind of low earlier. Does go for the stun. Into an interrupt, but doesn't quite connect. Jay has the mobility though to get around versus Miz. As the man trying to get himself an angle. He's still trying to get the angles. Let's switch up music here a bit. Let's switch it up for a second here. Did you catch a full invis? He did catch a full invis. Oh my god. Yeah, I feel for Miz, man. I feel for him. Hey Dal, been a while since I tuned in. Never shaved the mustache to look majestic, my dude. Yo, what's up? I'm so loud. I do, my man. Hey, not happening, my guy. Not happening. You know what I mean? Full Ring of Frost for Jay. It's kind of hard to see it, but if you look carefully, there is a line on the ground that you can't see. That is in the the puddle of green. I didn't even realize that the puddle of green, you actually won't be able to see like things that are on the floor. That's actually kind of neat. You always see that sludge puddle over here, but I never could tell. Like you can never quite tell. You know what I mean? It's gonna be full missiles right after for Jay. Actually getting Miz kind of low. Wait a second, Miz might be in a bit of trouble. Got himself a disperse as a pet comes out. It's at least can maybe get himself a bit of damage on his, a bit of damage for his team with 2 for 1. As he got mind games to follow, fear not breaking quite as easily. Jay got himself quite a bit of gusto though too. Interrupt into Miz as he locks him out on the Shadow Frost cast, I think it's called, with the Mind Spike. It's gonna be, unless you got Massive Spell, does Massive Spell to stun him immediately. He just needs to go. Mind Spike, Torrent, Silence, Breath really quickly for Jay as he got himself a Poly. I don't know why Miz Tentacle is not attacking Jay until he blinked. but at least it did a bit of damage. Jay is still living this. I am not sure how this man is healing right now, but Ring of Frost, unless you're careful, you are gonna get frozen if you walk up a little close. You can kind of see like steam evaporating out of the puddle of green, puddle of spilled Mountain Dew, a full crate of it. It's gonna be undead racially again for Jay. Got himself at least a way out of this situation, but missing that kick. Shields it back up for Jay. How he's still alive? I'm actually impressed. How I know that they have a heal from an ice block, but he hasn't got to heal with an ice block in a good bit. Something's healing him. I'm not sure what. At least it's dotted. But Miz, he almost has him. Just needs a couple more casts. Jay looking for an escape into the invisibility itself. Stun. Mind games to follow. Just look at it. He's been attacking his mind the entire time. I'm pretty sure if he were to give Miz a mallet, he would just start bonking Jay on his brain right now. He just wants to end this nightmare of just, oh man, give Priest a bit more mobility. As Big is going to be up next. Got himself a full Ice Fury off of that tentacle. Lets him get at least a bit of a setup versus Miz. If he got himself an angle, he'll be golden. Trying to get himself a bit of go. Fear does not have a way to break it. Trinkets out of it. Hold on. That's going to be Meteor coming down. He has himself a perfect go versus Miz. Miz has this burst. As long as he's careful, he'll be okay. He just sees a big Primordial and a Zap. He might need to just go now. Lightning Bolt no longer. Oh, does send at least one Lightning Bolt in. Hold on a second. Miz survives a good portion of that burst, though. Hold on a moment. Knocked back as Miz wants to get some dots. Got himself a Siphon. Should be able to slow Big down a little bit. As Big waiting out for, I think, for another 23-ish seconds. With the Sky... for Stormkeeper, I keep calling it Sky Fear sometimes. Fear onto Big, but he does get a root. Hold on, it's actually really good. For Miz, he ends up removing the Flame Shock as well as the root, knocking him up in the air for just a second. Actually does a bit of damage too. Like the actual dispel of Flame Shock is actually a decent bit of hits. Normally a healer would just keep you alive from it, but in a duel, it's not that bad. Ice Fury does go for the lockout to make sure he can't get interrupted. I don't know if he has a silence though. But I don't even know if that would really lock you out into a Skykeeper. Hold on a second. Fear is available for Miz. If he gets an angle, he does go for the Fear. Into a breaking out of it really quickly with a Tremor. Does go in for one Zap. Have himself another Zap ready. He just needs another. Oh, he does get a go before the silence comes out. He just trying to go for a Lightning Bolt at this point. He just needs a little bit more damage. Earthshock right after. Trying to go for a heal. Siphon attacking him, not letting him heal much. Got him some Frost Shocks to at least remove it as Miz looking to catch up a little bit. It's going to be a bit of a heal fight between the two, as both of them can actually recover. Shane, how you doing, my guy? Welcome, dude. You should have seen some of the duels earlier. My God. Big blaster by Big as he gets hit with a Fear as he finally gets himself a Lava Burst in. What a shambler animation of those things. The Ascendants. Don't they have the same model as what is it? The Ethereals? Am I correct to say that? Do they have the same model as Ethereals? Because I feel like that shambling he did while Feared was kind of familiar. Mind games into Big. He's just going in with a big old Ice Fury. He doesn't care for these heals. He doesn't care for the damage. He doesn't care for the mind games. He doesn't care for these tentacles. He just wants to see if he can knock out Miz with a big old Zapper. Ellie Blast. Zap. Oh, does get it. Oh, claims it. My goodness. That is so rough. For Big, it took him so long just to get a proper setup, and once he did do it, it is beautiful. Up next, oh, Dana's switching over from Destruction to Demonology. Okay, for Big, he got himself the Fire Elemental. He got himself some kind of an Elemental buff. I'm not sure which one. Knocked back on Adonis for just a second. Lava burst into the pet. Tyrant is getting summoned up. Was that you with the only pets, or just summoning up a Tyrant for... Oh, just, I guess, summoning up a Tyrant. Or maybe thought they had double Felgar onto Big. Big is going to have to be very, very careful. That big balloon demon up in the air is going to do quite a lot of damage to your face. Every time you cast an offensive spell, at least you get yourself a little bit of Healing Surge. Stun Totem around the corner for all these pets. Ice Sphere on these pets as well. Better be very, very careful with that thing. That thing is going to hurt a lot. Stormkeeper is up. You also got Abbas behind you. Stormkeeper never completed. Hold on a second. Axe Toss almost, I think, did lock you out for just a moment. That's big chasm by Danis. Interrupted. Big Zapper to follow. Is it enough? Hold on. Whoa! No health at all. And it's going to be another Lightning Bolt for Big. But he's in big trouble right now. No health available whatsoever. Danis can maybe end this with a Mortal Coil. I don't know what you have available for Big. Just looking to back up out of that. Next Axe Toss could be the end of you. And at least that Doom brand that you had on you didn't spawn a big old demon in your face. So that helps out at least a little bit. Port with, I think, a... Was that a port together with a... Oh, you got rooted and you ported, but you're still rooted. Okay. Or... Maybe? I'm not even sure. Axtos. Oh, you have a mana. You have at least a little bit of mana. Lasso on the Mortal Call, which is unfortunate. I don't know what you can do. And then that demon spawned in last second. That is so rough. That is so rough. What's up, light item, man? And Donna's is just nothing you can do. Kioska walks in, a couple of kill shots, and it's out. Casted up next. We are at super high dampening. You ain't getting any kind of healing at all right now, though. These are the games with dampening, man. And these boys mages can live for what feels like an eternity against the Shadow Priest. It is nuts. It is crazy. What's up, Chaos Idea, my man? Welcome, welcome. Should have seen the duels earlier, man. We got the big zaps from Big. We got Shay, who just doesn't die, apparently. He's literally a mage healer from SOD now. Camo out for Kiosk, but does get broken out as Calcid charges right in. Lexup as Kiosk stiffening that lip for a bit with survival with the fittest freezing trap right onto Calcid. Could have hit him and hit the Zwen instead, but able to avoid him completely into a scatter right afterwards. Able to keep a little bit of pressure, back it up out of there with a charge with a steel trap. Karma is necessary for Calcid. He doesn't have Karma. Hold on a second. Kiosk just cutting him out. Goes in for Turtle, expecting the jab. Oh, Turtle immediate kill shot. In order to make sure that both of those abilities are used in quick succession. As soon as one drops, the other comes out. Oh, that's rough. With Smeagol charging in from Mortal up, Kioska having to go for as much of a go with the silence on the Smeagol, but the guy has got plenty of survivability right now. Yeah, there's just not much you can do. It's a lore giving you as much of an honor duel. 61% dampening. You did use a wall, you did use Guardian, you will have a trinket. But you see lore. Man, I love the honor duels. So good. Nice little bow. I like the goblin bow. It looks so good. Actually looks so good. It's gonna grip you right out. Unless you trinket the right go. For Smeagol, it might be a little bit hard. Oh, Smeagol got some damage. Never mind. What is happening? Ooh. Oh my god. What was that? What happened? Chat? Chat. Chat. What happened? Someone is gonna have to explain what happened to me, play by play. I'll need pixel assessment. Counter-Strike? Is that what it was? Oh, I didn't even notice. I didn't even see the Counter-Strike there. I thought it was just Smeagol blasting, but yeah, I mean Counter-Strike blasting too. Through shell? That is crazy. Chill Streak, Counter-Strike, Totem with nuts. Okay, I'll need to take a look at that thing then. It's gonna be full dots out of Anthrax and Smeagol. No health left whatsoever, trying to go for a bit of healing, but yeah, at 68% dampening, nothing is happening. There's just no healing in Griff. I mean, Devil at the very least could dot up Griff ahead of time, but there's just nothing. He has a trinket. Drain life with wall, trying to get full dots on a rogue, but he has Cloak of Shadows. Yeah, there's just no way. There's no way. There's no way. Just auto attack into the end. Is that what happens? Oh man, that was a long one. That was actually quite a long duel. Smeagol got 2, Kiosk pick it up 2. Out of all that, I need to look back at that again. A heart attack? It is basically like a heart attack. That is nuts. Normally we only see assassination rogues give people a heart attack, but shout out some Rust. I don't know, dude. I feel I don't know if you get blown up by a Counter-Strike totem and you're like, man, I'm rusty. I would have been like, what is happening? I don't think that's rust. I think this Counter-Strike totem went crazy there. That is nuts. Let's see if we can go more in here. Yeah, I wouldn't blame yourself there. That was out of left field. Ready, Poppy? Let's go already. Yeah, let's get you guys in here. All right, we've been avoiding the inevitable, but here we go. It's the Blades Edge Arena, boys. We've avoided it up until this point, but it has to happen. We've played through every arena so far. Well, once we regularly play for duels, besides like Robodrum and things that are a little too big. God help me. Man, yeah, that was I was surprised. I didn't know it was Counter-Strike. I don't know if anybody else saw that play-by-play. I was gonna say we need a pixel assessment for this one. Yeah, that's not rust. I was quick. I need to take a look at that one again, because I thought, okay, it's gonna take a bit. It's gonna take a bit of a ramp up, and then almost done motivation play again with Shad Priest or Mage. Almost done motivation play again. Dude, Shadow Priest, you should have seen Miz or SP earlier. Light. I had some duels of SP going for 4-0. He is incredible as a Shadow Priest. But Miz also has been doing such a good job. He's doing fantastic. I feel like his matchups he's getting into are mages and hunters. So he's like, there's just mobility, there's just crutch. If you got a shot, a Death Knight or a Warlock or something, or Big, I feel like it would have been in a much better situation of an even matchup. But yeah, switch. Griff first out for Team 2. It was going to be inevitable one day as Kiosk is out here hunting the rogue. Out of stealth with a flare down, so Griff knows he wants to go in for a step cheap. Sap on the pet. Oh, hold on. He walked out to get him out of flare. Oh, he actually waited. He popped out of stealth just to get him out of the flare. Freezing Trap almost caught him. Kiosk having to go for survival, not survival of the fittest. Fortification of the bear just to give him a little bit more health to work with. Griff did shrink it though, so next stun is going to be full. Or did it stun him already? Scatter is what he trinketed. So next stun could be full. Blind before the stun comes out. Griff is still taking the Death Chakram damage. That's still going to make him take quite a bit. Let's see how a full stun to Kiosk. If Kiosk has a full go, trinket, he has to trinket this. Freezing Trap under Griff does go for a bit of a heal. Next stun, he still could go for a stun. I think he might have to play the game out a little bit longer, but at some point he's probably going to have to use a stun. Vanish out of Griff just to get aggressive here. I think Shiv onto Kiosk too. He got himself another scatter into a chimeric poison onto Griff. It's going to reduce the damage he's taking or he's doing, but also reduce his healing a little bit. For Kiosk, he needs an out in the next stun. If he has an out for the next stun, he might be okay. Kidney shot? No, cheap shot? Is he okay? I don't know if he lives this. Does he live? Does he die? Second secret for Vanish. You Vanish just to get a second secret. Oh, went super aggressive. I've never seen Griff go this aggressive. That second Vanish, that's huge. Cloak? Should let him out, right? Smoke bound to follow. I don't know if you can flare down in it. Yeah, he got a re. For Kiosk also catches a re. Neither has a trinket for a good bit. So next stun is going to be the end here. He does flare. He does catch him with a Hunter's Mark. Able to get a bit of a first aid. Griff knows that he has a line of sight of the guy. He knows he can have a go. Cheat Death is what's really helping Griff right now. That Cheat Death, he has Shadow Blades coming back in. He actually has everything here. Hold on. Griff could still win this. Kiosk needs a perfect angle. Death Chakram, stun. He has everything available. Big explosive. That's going to be do huge damage. Explosive, not as much damage as I thought it would. Gouge for Kiosk. Does get himself the pet sack really early. Should help protect him damage a little bit. Says going to be a full sepsis right after. Secret technique. He got himself plenty of damage. Massive eviscerate. Manic bench last second for Kiosk. Oh, something didn't crit for. Actually, nothing crit for Grip, did it? Because he can't crit on Kiosk because that damage is being shared with a pet. There's a pet sack. At least denying the rogue crits, but still quite a lot of damage taken either way though. Grenades with a chimeric poison should help reduce some of the damage Griff has. If he goes in, I think it's really early. I think it might be over. Unless, cheap shot. The fact that you trinketed super early, I don't know. That fortification of the bear is giving you a bit of that survivability. Griff looking to escape. Flare almost breaks out. Harpoon catches you with a root. I don't even know what happened. You got a double harpoon out of this one though. Fear of the Eagle. Griff trying to see if he can back up out of there. Kill shot in the back. Death Shock to follow. Oh, I think it's over. Yeah, that is so close, dude. That was so aggressive. I kind of loved it. I kind of loved that Vanish double secret technique. Yo, that would actually murder a guy. That is so strong. That is a combo. Miss! Oh no, Miss having to go up against Kiosk again. At least maybe this arena will give him a little bit less line of sight to work with. Kiosk just getting drained by a Void Torrent. Got himself that survival of the fittest. He wants to be the one to live this match if he can possibly afford to. Miz got his pet chasing after Kiosk. He can't wrangle this one up. That's just a monstrosity from beyond the Void. He has a freezing trap waiting for him, but he's just erupting with Void, taking just the smallest bits of damage to his health. Not ideal. Camo does get himself a quick reset. Actually catches a clean one. Dampening is starting to kick in right now, the 50% dampening. I don't know if he has Mage Foot from Jay. That I think would have helped him a ton if he has Mage Foot to sit down while in camo. I don't know if he has that, but it would definitely help his recovery process just a little. Miz picking up the eyes, he sees him. He knows where he's at. He's next to the small pillar under the bridge, catches him with a quick fear. I think Kiosk maybe thought he could sneakily avoid him with a quick camo. Just peer right around the pillar with a full Void Torrent. No, feign death for this one to break it, but does have a chimeric pre-roll into Miz. Stun to follow. Disperse is available. Might just have to use it. This way Kiosk is going kind of aggressive. He has to. I think he feels like he has to get aggressive. Full acceleration just to get himself a bit of a heal. Miz freezing trap, just having to wait it out. Next interrupt could be huge. Does have a kick. Hold on. Miz, as long as you don't get casted while kick while casting, you might be alright. Turtle for Kiosk, he's perfectly fine. Miz getting interrupted on Holy, not on Shadow. Blend opportunity for damage. Big fortification of the bear for Kiosk. Trying to see if he can stay in there a little bit longer. Scatter for just a moment. Hold on, Miz at no health. He got himself a shield last second. Oh, they're so close. And big. Oh, please give this man an honor duel. He's not going to give him a chance, is he? I would have loved to if he gave this man an honor duel. Silence, as you said now, the alien blast. Miz knows it's over, right? Unless he fades it. Fear. Oh, yeah, there's just no way. Wait, big one for Guardian there? Interesting. Maybe he hasn't combined together with like a macro. Wait, and now Cal. Wait, I was going to say Cal's giving you an honor duel, but no, I think it's just a root. Or maybe he's trying to give you an honor duel? Maybe he's forced to give you an honor duel. I was thinking like maybe he'll give Miz a bit of that honor duel, at least an opportunity to get himself stabilized, topped off. No, Big just went in for it. Lasso in the opener with the knockback doesn't quite connect. Hex to follow. For Cal, he just, based on his name, he should just sit it for a bit. Yeah, there's just no point of getting super aggressive with it for now. It is going to get him some of those jabs, man. That's so much mobility that could cover. Just a single jab. Oh, dragon kick into yet another jab. For Big, trying to go for a Hex, does go for, what is it called? It's the Spirit Walker's Grace. Karma? Does he just burn through a Karma? He might just fight the Karma or just wait it out. Knocking him back. I think he's going to try to see if he can avoid the Karma. Skykeeper is available. He wants to have himself a big go. Elite Blast right after. Lightning Bolt does remove the Flame Check for a second. Burrow down for Big for just a second zap. As Kyle's trying to see if he can roll out of it. Still got himself a massive defensive. He's taking huge Lightning Bolts through at 6% magic DR, which is incredible. Trying to go for a Hex. Missing it. There's going to be Juke into a Hex. Does connect. Healing Surges for Big. Needs himself a big Earthshock. He gets a Lightning Bolt combo. Doesn't quite kill him. Healing Surge after. Into a knockback. Needs a Frost Shock or summon. Flame Shock. Not enough. He's trying to see if he can heal right now. Needs an Earthshock. Frost Shock combo. Does get it. With Donis. I don't know if Donis is going to give you that honor duel. You didn't give that guy the honor duel. Donis doesn't feel bad about not giving you one, but it's going to be a root. You can't help it. He has to give him an honor duel now. Shaman. Maybe that's why Big decided to rush out. He was like, you know what? I'm going to guarantee I get an honor duel, but I'm never going to give them one. It's like, how you going to do that? I'm just going to root them. They're going to walk up. What are they going to do? Trinket a root? They're just going to have to sit it. I can just back up and get a heal. Now at least playing versus Donis without like super high dampening. Does go for the Axos. Double pets around him. Honestly, I don't know if he just AFK out for this one for now. Like, root them and run away. He wants to have a go. Hold on. That's a full Tyrant joining in with a Balloon Demon for Big. At least he's got himself big damage and maybe big healing. Oh! He just lived with a Guardian. He just did all that with a Guardian. He was going to zap an attack from every angle by his pets. Those lightning bolts. Was that a wall? No, didn't even get a chance to wall. There's no shot. Just in a heart, unless you can wall in a heartbeat. Yeah, there's just no shot. That's Shaman? Yeah. Big is back up with his big plays and his business. Oh, man. Smigo trying to get himself a better position. Big holding the fort right on top of the bridge. For Smigo, he's going to have to walk all the way up that ramp. Playing against another Shaman, he knows the knockbacks are going to be huge. Stun totem immediately. Trinkets, maybe a little early. That is a reflect totem. So for Big, might want to take it out. That's going to reflect a ton of damage back at him. Hold on. Lasso, it is going to do damage to you. Hold on. Trying to go for a knock of his own. Big zapper. Second zapper. Not enough. Earthshock to follow. Oh! I was thinking the Counter-Strike totem was going to kill him. But apparently not. Maybe it has a bit of a delay. But Big, the king, able to get 4. Kiosco with a ton of damage into the rogue, by the way. 6.5 mil, and all he did is fought Griff. Which is kind of not... No, he didn't fight just Griff. He fought Miz also. Okay, that's fair. I was going to say 6.5 into a rogue. No, Shadowface, more likely of a story. But yeah, damn games. I know. Yeah, the games have definitely been pretty damp. Not gonna lie. All right, let me know if you're ready, Kiosco. Let me know if we good to go. Okay, cool. I was mid-typing yet, but I'm just gonna send it. So we've done all the arenas, right? We've done all of them. We've done Lordaeron, we've done Tiger's Peak. I guess we'll just go another Blackrock Hole, maybe. Is that Shaman Iron Dwarf? Yep. Dark Iron Dwarf. It is a really good racial if you want to remove the magic effects off of you, or dots. That can be really good against rogues, against pharaohs. That can be, I think, good against silences. You'll have to correct me if I'm wrong on that one. But I think you can remove silences with it. So it's really, really good. I'm actually going to replay this song. I'm a big fan of this one. It's a vibe. I'm not going to pause it just because I like the vibes. But I am going to replay it. Just so you know. Yeah, I think for Shamans too, there's just not too many options. Like if Shamans could be Night Elves, I think they would play Night Elves. But you have limited options, and you either play Orc for the stun reduction, and maybe the racial, or like a Dwarf, or like a Dark Iron Dwarf. But it seems like it'll be a good combo altogether. Plus, you are technically have a little bit better movement as a Dark Iron Dwarf, since you are indoors inside of Arena. It should count at least indoors areas. And you have like 1% movement speed, 2% or something. Just extra movement speed. It's like a very, very slight buff in that direction, but not crazy. You know? Alright, wait. Switch. Oh, okay, hold on. I'll replay it again. Like I said, Griff first up again versus Jay. The two friends meet each other in the middle of the arena. Immediate cheap shots by Griff. Gouge onto Jay. He's just not going in aggressively, though. Was that Shadow Blades? I guess he didn't want to. That was full Shadow Blades. I'm actually kind of surprised. I was thinking it's like when you go in, you got him fully stunned up, fully locked out. Huh. Or maybe it was an alter time. Maybe it was alter time. Maybe that's why he backed up out of there. Because I thought there was a lot of cooldowns you're sending and committing. And then to just retreat, that's a little much. Breath onto Griff. Does catch him in the poly for Jay. He does get to survive Griff's full go as he gets himself a full Arcane Surge. Question is, Griff doesn't want to mess with it. Do you have a dot? Another Tempest? No, I didn't get another Tempest on the guy. If he did set up another Tempest off of like a poly or something, that would have been huge. It probably would break it though, wouldn't it? Immediate blink, kidney shot to follow trigger for Jay. Got himself a defensive, able to alter his fate in case he needs to. Touching the Magi onto Griff, taking a bit of damage around the pillar, but I think he does go for a shiv or just a slow. Either a shiv or like a proper slow onto Jay. Ring of Fire does end up catching the rogue. While he's standing on ring, you're actually taking a number of damage. If you can kite the rogue into the ring, yo, Griff, you're actually just taking hits you don't necessarily need to. He just keeps refreshing it. He just keeps doing it. Jay turned on the stove all the way to max, and Griff is just putting his hand on it right there. He's just like, I'll do it again. I'll do it again. Picking up the eye, should be able to see the rogue. Does go for the Nova to try to see if he can escape him. Poly into a quick smoke bomb. Ring of Frost forces rogue away out of the smoke, but he's able to reposition all the way towards the center pillar. For Jay, I don't know, man. No trinket. This is going to be good. Griff with the Shadow Blades, this is going to be a pretty good go. All the time up for Jay, so you should be able to reverse any of this damage. So Griff, I don't know if he wants to commit damage or not. Alter, is it still out? It is still out. Does try to go for a kick. Juke it out completely. For Jay, if he has any kind of reverse damage pressure onto Griff, he'll be golden. Does force advantage out of the rogue. Jay maybe looking at an ice block here. Trying to live this as best as possible. Touch of the Magic was used there too. And for Griff, able to force out a block out of Jay. One Vanish down. Cloak is back up for Griff. If he gets aggressive, unless Jay can maybe like, because there's a trinket, unless Jay can maybe just sneak up damage out of nowhere onto Griff and just surprise him, I think it's going to be a rough. Double cheap shots, nothing he can do with a full secret technique, just a full course of all that WoW goodness. Every single opener does go for the Nova with a poly to follow. For Jay, at least gives him a chance to set up some kind of a go. Vanish, no Shadow Meld? You Shadow Melded and then, wait, hold on. You press Shadow Meld and then Barrage hits you? I thought that would knock you out. I guess I'm wrong. I guess I'm proven wrong. Even though I feel like that's probably how it should work. But maybe I'm, who knows, right? Who am I to blow against the wind? Against this roguish wind? Biggest back? Yeah, biggest back is better than ever. Yeah. Yeah, no, that guy just got to play early light. I don't know if you watched that duel, but it was fantastic. Griff getting hit with another breath. Poly out of Jay. Ring of Fire. That ring is going to do a number. With the touch of the Magi too, if you could add missiles in there, Griff is feeling it. Griff knows that combo. He doesn't want to do anything with it. He doesn't want to mess with it. Because if you add missiles together with the touch of the Magi, together with the ring, that's a lot of good consistent damage that ends up building with a touch of the Magi quite well. So it would be a really, really good combo. But Griff entirely avoids it. Shadow Blades at the ready with double cheap shots. Jay got himself Alter. So he should be alright. He just needs to find a way to rip Griff away from him for just a second. Poly, Smoke Gun to follow. Ring of Frost to catch him. Does end up getting him. with a really fire. If you got yourself a full go, hold on a second. If you got yourself a full big burst, missiles. Let's try to see if we can punish the rogue a little bit as he goes behind the pillar. That touches the magic with a ring and everything. Oh, that would have been so good. As he gets another Tempest trinket available, Breath to follow. Altar not available for a bit, so I think he's gonna try to see if he can play around that altar. The two of them are just going at each other. Just to think about it, the amount of defensive and survivability of rogues and mages have. I mean, these two are just fighting each other. They've been beating up on each other for about 4 minutes now. And look where Jayhawk's health is, and look at Griff about to catch a full reset and recover. Oh wait, hold on, did that orb actually hit you? I think that actually connected with you. Hold on a second. I think that actually connected. I wasn't even looking where you were or what you're gonna hit by. And it's crazy. Yeah, I don't know, man. Mages and rogues. That survivability. No wonder you put the two of them together in a twos, and you basically have 2 DPS plus an invisible healer. An invisible healing hand just constantly healing you the entire time. Oh, man. Yeah, if Blizzard doesn't do any more nerds for PvP, I would love for them to maybe take a look at this. I feel like in a 1-in-1 situation, like, rogues should be fine in 1v1. Just, I don't think they should have that much healing. You know what I mean? Rib dampening. Yeah, we were just talking about, man, I don't like this dampening games. Even Smeagol was like, yeah, I don't like dampening games. Yep. Yeah. Griff does like to play into dampening games, though. I think he realizes that Jay actually has quite a bit of self-healing, and he's gonna draw the game out. It happened last week, too. It was like, it was Kreiser and Griff, and he basically played the game into like the 5-6 minute mark. And I was thinking, like, why is he playing for so long, just trying to draw into dampening? Like, he's just going for hit and runs, but mostly just all for dampening. Yeah, I think that might be what Griff is trying to do now too. Just hit and runs onto Jay, but not really committing. Like I saw him cheap shot, gouge, and go for reset. Yeah, I think it's just him trying to play dampener. Jay, I mean, maybe if Jay can take advantage of it too, right? Maybe Jay can, if he realizes that, yeah, the guy's just gonna play defensive, maybe I can get super aggressive. Blind onto Griff, touching the magic, it's doing a bit of damage. I don't know if it's enough to keep him in combat. Yeah, I was thinking another Tempest that keeps bouncing off the dude's head with everything else. I was thinking maybe that'll be enough to keep him in combat, but apparently not. Apparently, I don't know. I don't know rogues well. Even though I feel like that should keep him in combat, but I don't know. We don't want more. Yeah, we'll probably keep going for a good bit while we got groups. EU doesn't really get that many games, so I want to give him as many chances as possible. Why if exists other class? Yeah, why do other classes exist? You can just play rogue and mage, and everybody will be happy hunky dory. You know what I mean? For Jay though, got himself a bit of a go. Arc and Orb does connect. Group with his Shadow Strike has been hitting at 7 minutes. These two have been dueling each other for 7 minutes. Somebody of Blizz really does need to take a look at the survivability of mages and rogues and be like, you know what? They just keep healing, and then in 1v1, both of them are DPS classes. Something about it just doesn't connect. They're not even hybrids. Poly out of J. And Griff doesn't have a trinket. He got himself a vanish. If you can get some kind of down on Griff to deny him escaping, maybe. He vanished. Hold on, he didn't vanish. I thought he vanished. It looked like he vanished. He just got Shadow Blades. Never mind. As Jay's just trying to see if he can Minesweeper for Rogue. He needed to get another Tempest on him, but he has a vanish, but no trinket. So if Jay catches him, he could actually get something going here. Does explode next to the man, goes in for a cheap shot. All the time is ready. Does go for reverse blink before he can reconnect with another cheap shot. Touching the match and everything is available. Hold on a second. Vanish for Griff. He does have another Tempest. It's gonna pull him out. It's gonna be touching the match. It's gonna do a bit of damage. He got himself biggest sippy cup in the world. Missiles burning right through him. Barrage touches. Oh, he did it. 8 minutes later. He did it. 8 minutes later, and he's just getting to feast off his corpse. What a match that was. 8 minutes of a rogue and a mage fighting each other. And it's not like they were like AFK for 5 minutes resetting. Like Griff is doing hit and runs the entire time. He just trying to run the clock out for dampening. Because Jay apparently got plenty of survivability too. Like, seriously. A mage, I'm glad that they're doing good, but not on a 1v1. Like, what is this? Save the rogue. They shouldn't be able to heal that much. This is going to be a poly onto Danas as they get hit with an axe toss, stun right after onto the J. Does himself the altar to break out, but it's going to rush in. Was the Tyrant is out? All the pets are out. Jay, you might be in a weird spot. Hold on, you're out in the open. You're super aggressive. I like the gusto, but man. Oh, hold on a second. Just blast him while he's got himself time warp. Knocking back the pets for just a second. Oh, that's quite a bit of damage on the Jay. Does go for the block. Donna's took a few hits, but is able to recover it a little bit, though having to burn at least one of the defenses. I don't know if you have the void operations to mirror position. Jay is gonna invis. Caught a quick invis. I thought the pet would be right next to you. Play rogue, you can do everything, healer, take DPS support. True, like what is this? An SOD rogue? A tank rogue from Season of Discovery joins in versus a healing mage from Season of Discovery? It's like, what is this? You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, like we're plenty strong. I feel like if the word to take a look at our like double advantage thing with cooldown reduction for sub, I feel like the game wouldn't be broken. It'd be maybe like bounce achieved potentially. Lord of Colas that did with a stun onto Jay. Does end up getting himself an angle, but that's gonna be another one of those demons glaring down on your soul, just doing damage every single time you cast offensively. That's like 5% of your health just gone, zapped away. Donna's still rotting with that touch of the magic. It is doing quite a bit of damage. Knock up on all these pets for just a second. Balloon Demon is out of range for Jay as he's just running circles around Donna's. Just doing a pretty good job for those hit and runs, just trying to stay super aggressive into an undead Rachel, into an interrupt of the Donna's. Fear Axe out from a mile, does go for the blink with a poly around the corner. Does hit the polys where he can heal, so that's going to be trinket out of Donna's. Trying to go for that corruption dot out of Jay. I like the corruption play. If anything, I think you just try to deny him his invisibility, right? Has himself a Ring of Frost, and all these pets are starting to slowly mosey over towards Jay. They're doing a little bit of damage, but really needs a lot of line of sight. And Jay, is it your first time? Actually, first time sitting down for food. He's been surviving this entire time with healing himself, as a mage does, because obviously mages have a lot of healing, without food. So let that sink in, right? Sink is outside. It's knocking. It's been ringing the doorbell. Let it in. Full Tyrant is in. Hold on, Jay. He got himself potentially maybe a decentish angle. Breath onto the pet as well as the Warlock. That is another demon up above. You might want to eliminate it. Actually, I think you might be lights out. That's all the pets surrounding you. You got no outs, no Icebuck available. Maybe you can slow one of them down into a quick invis. Is there still a doubt on you? You got yourself a shield, shifting power. Maybe looking to come back with some kind of a cooldown. It's over though. At this side dampening, it looks like your cooldowns did catch up with you. And Lore, I appreciate you going for an honor duel, my guy. But you're a Frost Death Knight, and you're gonna need those healing. That shield holding on a little bit for you. That's a fresh new Vile Fiend. Doom Fiend joined in for Donna's. Main new ability to break away from the Death Knight. Got himself the grippy hand, and they're ready with a stun onto Donna's. Big obliterate chopping right through the Warlock with massive frosted crits. Does himself another grip. Donna's, unless you got some Immortal Call, anything fear or whatever you got. I think it's over. Oh yeah. Lore tried to give for a kick at the very end. Cal not giving Lore any opportunity to recover. IBF really quickly got himself a death pack. Needed it because the amount of damage he's taken health wise. It's not great. Maybe Remorseless Winter will eventually stun Calcid, but nah, not happening. That's a rough one with Big up next. We got Cal, Miz, Smigo over on the team too. For Big, maybe a chance to one-shot him. At this high dampening though, it's gonna be a little bit hard. Got yourself Stormkeeper. You may need a Karma for this one. Especially if he's dropping everything on you. Does he have a go? Karma? Oh! No. No Karma. That's just a heart attack. When he still has himself no more lightning bolts. Wait, he sent both of them out. There was also Guardian too, which is a little unfortunate Guardian gets sent this early, but I had to do it. As Big is gonna have to run the clock here too. He does not have himself the big go. For Smigo, he needs to get a root on the guy, slow, something, anything, and just get in there. I think he's got it. Unless Big can just avoid him, he needs about 25 seconds for a Stormkeeper. He's playing this one-shotty Shaman build, which I love watching, but he needs to get himself at least a little bit of time behind the pillar, a little bit of time away from the guy and knocking him back. And Smigo, I don't know if he got himself a root totem or anything. Or slow. Does it? You used to separate two totems, right? A root and a slow. Are they the same totem now? I think they changed that a while ago, didn't it? Root onto Smigo does give Big at least like a vision of that earthy elemental so you can build up some resources off of it. There goes the root totem, got himself one of his own, trying not to get interrupted. He wants to be very careful. Stormkeeper got kicked. You might just have to sit there kick. Thunder to follow. Has a trigger for this one. For Smigo, no grounding totem, right? Burrow down for a second. Big trying to go for big damage to the Smigo, but Smigo barely taking any of those hits. Finally got himself the big Ellie Blast to follow. But it's going to be a full lasso. Needs himself the lightning bolt. One zap, second zap. No, Smigo just goes and spanks him with one of those, what are they called? Skillets. Just sits above the head with one of the skillets. Oh man, yeah, the Haymaker Eilish Shaman build is so strong, but it is a bit of a predictable go, right? You see the Stormkeeper, you see the Sky Fury, you see the Primordial midair, and you know it's gonna be lights out in just a second. So if you have a button to press in between, you're gonna be chilling. Without rogues, I know, man, the dampener games are rough. Kioska taking out Smeagol fairly quickly with Miz charging in, trying to see if he can land a fear. For Kioska, highest dampening ever. For Miz is the roughest matchup, I think, out here. Roughest matchup. But yeah, 80% dampening every game. I know. Just Griff takes the games. Honestly, I feel like Griff should change his name to Griefka, because he griefs these games by taking them to such high dampening. I feel like he probably doesn't really have any other way around it besides like whittling enemies down little by little through hit and runs. But you know, just it is rough out there. Voidthorn does get an interrupt. Kioska trying to see if he can fight Miz. Miz maybe looking at a disperse right now. Both super low. Hold on, Kioska. Trying to see if he can fight through the disbursement. Miz just lives and he just layered all his dots on him. Trying to heal. 85% healing reduction. You ain't getting none of it. And Devil, he tried to give him the honor duel. He's not gonna get any healing. He's trying. His little mana, dude, it's so drained. His little man is standing on one little stumbly leg. He can't do more. It is so rough. A Devil just... It's almost like rounding the bend around in the corner, making sure that the end is close, and Miz just... Yeah, all he can do is try to heal. Is there any other way for Miz to heal? Is there... Who had the mage on their team? Was it team 2 or team 1? I think it was team 1, right? I think it was team 1. Yeah, if maybe they had mage food, maybe they could do something, but... Yeah. Devil has to do it. He has to send him to the Shadow Realm. The man is literally made of shadows. He was born in the darkness, molded by it. Just try to avoid his pets the best as possible. Literally, an axe toss and he's dead. Fear on the pets. Hold on a second. Devil with a mortal cold. Trick inside of it. Miz backing up out. Does so the pets down at the very least. Trying to heal. Trying to fight through the inevitable. As Devil goes double axe toss on the guy. Stun. Silence. These pets are just gonna win over, yeah? Just pets win. Yep, pets just win. There's just nothing you can do. He tried. Super high dampening. I had zero expectations he would be able to like get a win. That's a rough one. All right, let's see. Check up on our team, see if we can do another one or if we're done for the night. It is 7:22. I know it's super late in EU. Usually about now is when groups will fall apart. But I've been having such a good time. I definitely want to get more games if possible. Kiosko as well as Lenoa. If you guys are down to keep going, let me know how you do in groups. We'll try. Yeah, need one here. Okay. Invite. Only 4. I think we'll call it here. Now that we're losing bodies, I think we'll call it. Well, yeah, we'll call it. It's super late in EU and we'll be doing more of them next week. Unless... Never mind. We can keep going. Never mind. Forget it. Scratch that. We can keep going. We'll get Grain. Fast kill. If you want to join, we'll have a spot for you. Okay. Yes, friend. Yes, friend. Never mind. We got this guy. I'll get you in the other one. Invite. I got a homie. You will love this champ. Yeah. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. You guys are gonna need 2 more, yeah? Oh. We're good? I know you guys are good. We'll need a +1 here. Hold on fast. If you want to join, we'll get you in here. Pass lead. Pass. Yeah, here we go. I'll make a group. We need 1 more. We're going to try get 1 more in here. Last one for the night, potentially. Let's say I won't join. Yeah, we can get Holy then. Holy, where are you, my guy? Sign up. Or just whisper me. You know me. You know where I'm at. You know where to find me. Adelan draws. Hello. Hey dude, question mark? Hello. What am I about to get hit by? What is happening here? Oh, Big also wants to join though. Wait, so Big left and joins back in? Big, I'm gonna give you another chance. Saya, I love you, but Big's been playing and he wants to give him another try. I would want to give him a chance. Saya, I love you, bud. I love you. I'm gonna give Big a chance. I'm gonna give him the big shot right now. Breeze asks, I know, man, I know, but Big was playing already. I don't want to kick him out. You said it was done? True, I did say it was done. I'm a liar, so I'm getting back in. It's my fault. If you do more, Saya, I can get you in. Hold on. If we do more, I can get you in. But Big only left because I said we were done when we weren't done. I lied, so I get to invite him back in and pay for my sins. That's my explanation. I lied, so I get to invite him back in and pay for my sins. Alright, Casco, you are lead. We are set. We'll get you guys going. I don't even know what arena to throw you guys into. Do we do another Nagrand? Another Nagrand to finish it off for the night? Yeah, let's do another Nagrand. Nagrand is as even of a map as you could really have. I think, but who knows, right? Hold on, how did they add me? Time walking. Hold on. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna get this going too. To Twitch. Time OMP raid being confirmed in travel log was such a spoiler. I'm still hoping they still do it. I'm hoping they don't end up canceling it. We'll see though, yeah? We'll see what they do, man. We will see. I am excited though. If they actually do it, if the madmen and women actually pull it off over there, I'll be very happy because they just did a bunch of time walking tour in Firelands. It was awesome. Miz first up versus Devil. Affliction versus Shatterprince. Got hit with immediate succubus seduction. Fully loaded with dots though as Devil rushes out with a big old dark lip, but the demons get sent in no direction. The Miz already gets to take the damage. The raw pressure of those dots stun onto the Oblivion, which is so good for him. But the guy is still suffering with those dots. Devil trying to get a full UA in the guy. Either trying to refresh one or place a new one is going to be more to call. Sand as he's trying to go for a torrent. Devil able to live the dots of the damage of Miz and is just mostly able to just withstand anything the guy throws at him. As Miz suffering around the pillar. At least he got a bit of that self-heal. Succubus you see. At least he can get a full set of dots on the guy and everything, right? With the Soul Rod, everything is available. And Miz is going to take huge hits. Spikes trying to go for a bit more instant cast damage. Drains life for Devil as he got him so wall. That is a pretty big defensive getting used really early here. As he got yet another drain soul. Oh no, no, no. Oh no, 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 no. As Miz chilling behind the pillar. Port out for Devil. Drain soul right after. Miz going with a bit of a VT. Succubus CC. As he goes out. I'm trying to figure out like which way this is gonna go. It looks like I guess Devil does not really have a big go yet. He just hasn't played super safe, super passive. While Miz got himself a mind games, but that's a full shield. Not much you can really do against it. Stun. At least he's able to get a little bit of damage going. Both of them channeling into each other. And Devil trying to see if he can maybe drain life out of Miz. Spiked up silence with a full mortar coil. Yet another soul rod. That soul rod and UA are doing a number right now. That is keeping him one healthy, alive. Plenty of drains that doesn't have to worry about mana. Also draining the pets as well. As he has got himself tentacles in left, right, etc. But the damage, the Miz just living those dots. This is quite strong dots too. He's just living them right now. Dots are back up. UA is in everything. And Devil trying to see if he can reposition. But for Miz, he's been able to just do PvE down Devil enough to summon a fresh new pet. And that thing is actually doing a decent number of damage. Devil with the Dark Bag, there's not much he can do. Maybe some Shadowboard deaths? Potentially? I think it's just rotting him. Hold on. Trying to live. Does he get to? It's actually so close. Wait, it's just over, right? Unless. Hold on. I was gonna say, Miz just PvE'd him down enough to summon a monstrosity. Normally, those things that get summoned like periodically because the entire time you're just playing for like procs, but you're never consistently sending out enough apparitions from your Mind Blast, spikes, or your DPs to get one going that early. But the entire time he's just able to PvE him. And Big, I think he's just trying to give him an honor duel. Look at this dragon, dude. Look how goofy this thing is. Look at that little face. This face is not goofy. This face of a champion. This face of a lightning god, Thor himself. If Thor was a dark iron dwarf. As Miz immediately goes in aggressive. He doesn't want to give Big any opportunity here. He doesn't know what to expect. He doesn't know when to expect it. Stun, trying to go as hard as he can. As Miz, with the stun, closing in. Trinket to follow. He feels it. He feels like he's putting in quite a bit of pressure. This is for Big. He has to back up out of it, trying to go for a heal, but he can't even stand still to get himself a full reset at all. For Miz, he's in a great spot right now. Look at him. He's just feeling it right now, dude. He's really just feeling it. For Big, able to at least get himself kind of sort of recovered. For Miz, yeah, mount up, man. Mount up. Get stuff done. Fear to follow. He has himself one out for this one with a, I think, a tremor. Pre-tremored it, which is perfect. For Big, he knows he has the big haymaker. He needs to delay it. He needs to wait it out. He's been waiting for some kind of a cooldown. Ice Fury. I think he's just trying to see if he can commit all the damage while he doesn't get interrupted. I think that's what he's trying to wait for, is that Spirit Walkers, so he can't get silenced. Stun. Doesn't have an out. Hold on. Miz, if he has a silence. Silence. Hold on. He just gotta wait it. Burrow for a second. Miz up in air. Big blaster. Zap 1. Does it get zap 2? Trying to see if he can live it. Miz with a dispersed last second. Barely surviving the zap rooting around the corner. As Big looking for a little bit of a self-heal himself. Miz, my goodness, living it. He's living the haymaker. For Big, not an ideal situation. That was his entire go. Has to kind of wait it out a bit until another one is available. Another opportunity presents itself. For Miz, though, he really just needs to get line of sight of Big, but I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't think so. Even a shaman has more mobility than a shadow priest, man. Come on. Ghost Wolf, rude to slow down the other guy, so at least you're faster than the guy running after you. I mean, it's massive. PI is available. Miz got himself maybe a go. Knockback for Big. And with a slow with a siphon. If you can get the siphon with a good angle, he could slow him quite a bit. But I think he's just going to wait it out. For Miz, now the question is, does he have the defensives? Does he have his go? Does he have an opportunity? Mind games on a Big as he goes in for a full wall. He now wants to be the one who's knocking on whose door. Big Elite Blast, have himself Lightning Bolt and everything available. Does he have himself a big Zapper go? He needs it. He needs a big Zapper go. Slow down a little. Fear to follow. Breaks out pretty quickly. Lightning Bolt 1. Does he have an Earthshock to follow? Lightning Bolt 2. Maybe he can go for an interrupt. Earthshocks does go for the kick. Doesn't quite connect. For Big, though, while he's out in the open, while he's out there trying to get himself a kill, for Miz, he takes advantage of it. Knockback, missing it. Not quite connecting. Trinket to follow for the last. And for Big, he's on a retreat right now. Trying to see if he can maybe tussle mosey towards another pillar. Does get stunned. Is gonna have to trinket out of this one. For Miz, next Fear Silence combo could be huge. For Big, able to get himself quite a bit of recovery. 28% dampening. 6 minutes into this match. Neither of these two are gonna really get that much healing from here on out. It's gonna start to feel kind of painful. That 30% dampener, really you do end up feeling it. Mortal Strike with a little bit extra on it, basically is what you got working with right now. Not super fun. For Big, he does have a big go. He does have Guardian. He could maybe just fight through it. For Miz, has himself the defenses he needs. He has himself Silence, Fear, no PI for a bit though. So I wonder if he's actually going to hang back and maybe wait out until he has PI. Because if he can combine that together into his own go, that would be huge. He's trying to go for Shadowboard Death in case there's any kind of CC. No, Mind Games. Doesn't break the Fear, which is huge. Has himself out in the open. Silence to follow. He does burrow underground, but he's still taking the damage. Does get himself a knock up into a knock away. Stun to follow from Miz as he got himself a decent go versus Big. Got himself a line of sight away from all these pets. But for some reason, that Void Monstrosity is not attacking Big. Even he's trying to see if he can get it to aggro him. Like, what is happening? Oh no. And there goes the Stormkeeper, Sky Fury. If he interrupts him on Shadow 2, that would be just amazing for Big. He's just not doing that good. Hold on, Miz. Big does not have a lot of health. Hold on, Miz, if you have something, Fear, try to see if he can have himself a go. Dot it up, Big. Big has himself one more Lightning Bolt. Is it enough? Big Bolt, is it enough? Lasso, oh, Miz does let himself get zapped, but he had to set up a go versus the Shaman, and that's exactly what he got to do there. My goodness, you had to play aggressive. You had to just take the zaps to the face. 38.7% dampener fighting against Kiosco. Not the best, I was going to say, not the best arena to fight a Hunter. But honestly, I don't know for Shadow Priest if there's ever a good arena to fight a Hunter. Like, as long as I have traps and line of sight, It's going to be hard. It's going to be challenging. 39% dampening, not going to help Miz at all though. He at least has some kind of healing. He doesn't take nearly as much damage from pure physical attacks and those kill shots. Like he actually can take a little bit less damage, especially as the pet builds up the focused will. So it gives you a little bit extra DR to work with too. Scatter, trying to get himself a better angle. Void Torrent does connect, feign death. Kiosko, it looks like the entire time Kiosko's the one attacking Miz. But one Void Torrent, you can just see the difference in health and just how much damage Kiosko's taken from passives and dots and stuff. Look at those tentacles, the amount of damage they can do. Death Shock went to Miz, might be in a tight spot. Despair, I don't know if that's available. Fear, looks like that's up, maybe? No, Fear was down. I guess you try to use a Fear, maybe miss Kiosko with it. But Kiosko, not a lot of health available. Stun, has a way out. Oh, does he have enough damage here? Try to see if he can get a kill. Void Torrent, Kiosko, do you still die? Oh, he got himself a heal. He got himself a heal. I was gonna say. Oh, no way. Man. They said the buff Shaman, but I feel like they nerfed it. They did nerf the armor recently, but I don't think they did anything else, like armor only. So they have less armor advantage because they don't have the shield, and that is going to be Kiosko not given much of a chance to really compete here. Talrion, second to last left, trying to see if he can fight through Team 2. There's quite a lot of people to get through too. We got Smeagol, we got Cat, we got ASUS Oxalot, we got quite a few homies. Stun onto Smeagol and Tal, unless he can find a way to self-heal himself, he is gonna have to back up out of there. Second wind is in play, but those Raptors are not gonna give you any ability to heal at all. For Smeagol, that is a bit of Maelstrom that's coming back up from those Raptors too. Is Tal actually gonna play super safe? He has to, right? Second wind, it is kicking in. He doesn't have a flame shock. Hold on, that's where he leapt away. I was gonna say that for a second. Like, I was thinking Flame Shock was just going to be basically like just an inevitability. Does go into defensive stance for a little bit. Stun onto Smeagol. I keep calling it Smeagol. I keep calling it Smeagol and I keep catching myself. It's Smeagol. Like, Smeagol. I keep calling it Smeagol. But you're much more beautiful than Smeagol. Even though that man has a beauty of his own. I mean, great movies. Fantastic, right? Great acting. It was great. Into a Counter-Strike totem as I'm going off of attention. Defensive stance, because he's just got to find a way to tussle this damage. Does leap. Is there a flame shock on him? Or is he good? Is there dots? Do I see your health wiggling? Your health is wiggling to the right. I don't see it wiggle to the left. You are getting a good bit of healing. 54% dampening. Smeagol goes in for self-heals off his own as well. But Tal, actually, your healing is not that high. Hold on, did you get hit by something? Shadow Meld. Hold on. He actually Shadow Melded just to make sure he gets a bit more healing. Yeah, second wind is not getting nearly as much healing. It's really... Was second wind reduced by dampening before? Because it's really not doing that much for him right now. Because Tal normally would get quite a lot of recovery, but 56% dampening disagrees with that. Smeagol getting taking big hits. That's a big capacitor Counter-Strike damage. And Talrion, I don't think he realized the Counter-Strike zone was down. It is still doing a number. If you're on line inside of that thing, and you're hitting the guy that dropped it, that is a lot. Reflecting back the elemental blast though, I like that. That looks so good. It just looked really flashy. Tal should probably still be dotted, I think. Smeagol trying to catch up in healing. Tal, I think, went for Rallying Cry. Not a lot of health available. I don't know, man. How do you live this? How do you live this? I feel like a root totem around the corner, a flame shock, maybe a couple of wolves, and a lightning bolt primordial would probably do you in. He's trying to see if you can play this. 61% dampening. You're not healing. Totem around the corner. It is going to catch it. Does go for the stun before the totem catches it. Fear off of that trinket. And you're just trying to see if you can make second one work. Are you dotted? Is your health lowering down? I can't tell. It is moving to the right. You are healing. I don't know if it's second wind healing. No, you still flame shock on you by the looks of it. No, I think there's still a flame shock. He's trying to see if he can throw it off. He's trying to see if he can get rid of it. Right, second wind. Now he's second winding. Now he's second winding. Look at all that wind. Look at all that wind. Reflect for the elemental blast. He just kind of had to want Maelstrom for it too and everything. Unless it was just an instant cast. Got himself full Blaze Storm. Smeagol trying to find a way around the situation. Parry up for Tal. Another Blaze Storm to follow on the Thunder. Does get parried on the Thunder. Big Execution to follow. Is it going to be another Smeagol with a wall as well as Guardian? Lasted for a second. Tal with a trinket. Trying to see if he can cross Smeagol. But the man is underground. Hold on. The knockup could do a lot of damage. Armor is lessened for warriors, so there's only so much it can do. That's full physical damage. Another Execute does end up getting himself one more hit. I guess he could technically get himself a heal. Did you hear the crowd? The crowd was like cheering and booing at the same time, I swear. You guys can barely hear the crowd. I don't even know if it will be showing up in recordings, but I swear I heard the orcs usually just cheer, but I heard like cheering and boos at the same time. I think it's every time like Tell is super low on health, so maybe it was like mixed together as a kill happened, and then Tell like started healing at low health or something. Is Donis really giving it an honor duel? Really? That's very honorable of you. At 71% dampening, we're going to be waiting here for half a year. That's my problem. So if you want to go in, I say do it, Donis. I think you got it. But it's trying to give him an honor duel. Tal, let me look at your mog while we're at it, since we get to look at you. Or not. Or not. Look at this man. Decided to go with a Mohawk this time. I like it. Donis out in the middle. Pets at the ready. Pets should actually be more effective now that they nerfed the plate armor in PvP. So I think this Pets with a physical damage should actually be a really good banner. Perfectly set up. Mortical and Axtos do not get the longevity they need. That's a good interrupt for Tal. Maybe can go for a stun. Good stun on all these Pets right now. That's huge. For Donis, Wall, Darkness, Dark Pact, everything is up. Fear on all these Pets, so they're not really in play. So for Tal, he's able to avoid quite a bit of damage, parry up really early to try to reduce damage taken, but also parry some of that Pet's damage. Stun onto Donis. Does not have a trinket, I don't think, anymore. Or maybe trinketed the shockwave earlier. Does have the Axtos back up. That is a full Axtos into a second stun. Is this enough Pets? Defensive stance is up. Does go for the kick. Into hand go down. Donis needs a little bit of damage here. Maybe a Mortal Coil. Fear reflected back into Donis. I think an Execute is going to take ya. Unless there's not much you can really do there, honestly. Cassid charging now, does not want to give Tell that second wind capability whatsoever. Stormbolt immediately. Maybe this is where Tell can just go in for like a Stormbolt go. Does have his one chasing after him. I don't think he's going to get in the second one. Try to go for a Shockwave. Does not connect, and Cassid just needs, not even himself, just the pet to attack him. And Lord trying to go for an honor duel. Oh, I like this mog a lot. Even the gloves, man. Even like the gloves are unique, but they kind of match it sorta. Got him some full IBF. The man is just gonna have to tank up as much as possible versus Cassid. Does get a full root on him. If you got a Remorseless Winter full stun, that could be massive. Does have a full on Karma he's gotta deal with. No AMS for this one. Has to hang back for a moment. Is gonna grip and try to see if he can sink in a couple of obliterates as Karma goes through. Does end up trying to give himself a heal, but the Dark Pact doesn't even give any heals at this point. It just covers your health bar in necrotics. Literally all it does at that point. That is rough, man. Castle with 2, Miz with 2. That is a long one. If we get enough of these boys still in play, I'll be down to go again, man. But that was a long one. That was a long one. Man. Dampening, I know! I didn't make the rules. I didn't make dampening though this way. You know what? I would remove dampening if I could. I would remove dampening. I can't control it. I want more control. I want more camera control. I want more group control stuff. We need one more. Lenoa, as well as Kiosco. Let me know if you guys still got 5 if you're still ready. If we got groups, we'll go again. But we'll see. Last one. Last one. No dampener. 0 dampening. Missing 1 now. Okay. 1 sec. Helping other team real quick. Holy Saya, we need ya. Invite. Holy Saya, where are you, my guy? Spot is open. Yeah, I can get you in if you're around. I'm gonna list it. I'm gonna ask Holy Saya. I'm gonna give him a chance. 1 more is needed for Team Kiosco. Probably, likely, potentially last one of the night on EU. But as I said so far, I've been saying like it's probably the last one, and it wasn't the last one for a couple of matches now. Saya's in. The boy's back. Alright, give me a clean match. Clean, solid match. I'm gonna send you guys into I don't know which map I'm gonna send you in. We've done all of them. I'm gonna do this one. I'm not gonna tell you guys what it is. You just have to find out. We're gonna take it back to the down. You called it, Brago. You called it. You called it. You actually called it. I did put in Dalaran COS. I know there's a bit of delay in stream, so I get to see the chat before you guys get to see my reaction. But you called it. You called it. Yeah. So you popped in before you even popped up on the screen. Maybe like a second before. But yeah. You know me well, dude. You know me well. Alright, I want to make sure this one's saved and all that stuff. Doing good. How are you? Okay, cool. Alrighty, switch the best for the end. I was gonna do Blade's Edge honestly because I really like the way Blade's Edge looks, but you know I wanted to do something a little different. Smeagol first up over for that team with Axelot, who never actually got to play last time, did you? Miz on this team. We got us as Calcid as well as Donis. It's a team of casters with a shaman and a hunter. Kiosco trying to see if we can go for a bit of a setup with Smeagol with a stun. The man went berserk, literally going bloodless. Kiosco, your health is just all over the place, man. Smeagol with a wall, freezing trap right after, trying to see if he can live. But Kiosco, I feel like he decided, you know what, I want to have a go, and then seeing the shaman go bloodlusting and everything. Oh, this is rough, man. This is just like, you know what, I don't know if I want to fight this anymore. This is a little rough. Smeagol, scatter for just a second. Oh, I want to make sure I'm not switching to wrong bodies. I don't want to miss. I do this full sunder as Kiosco's in for a coordinated assault. That's going to be potentially big damage, but a burrow down for Smeagol. Next shot is going to be a kill shot, so Smeagol better be careful. Grenade, hold on a second. He has himself plenty of damage. Both of them are so low, but both of them have plenty of damage to them still. Fury and Kiosco does go for the kill shot at the end. He barely had any health whatsoever, and he still just kept on trucking it with Axelot sinking into the ground, quicksand and down on sewers. That's a hazard they never tell you about. Does have a port immediately next to Kiosco too. If you have yourself the Shadow Fury too, doesn't that do a lot of damage and execute? Succubus, yeah, this is no shot, right? Oh, Bonzafel, you're caught. Oh wait, no, you're not caught. Wait, how? Oh, you are caught. What? You took no damage. Were you caught or were you not caught? Hold on. What is happening? I think it's over, yeah. Yeah, there's just no way. That is so rough. The two juggernauts fought each other, the hunter and the shaman. Some of the burstiest classes in the game, but glass cannons in the same vein. You know what I mean? Tal is going to be up next. Succubus getting pulled back a little bit. And it's trying to keep the thing in combat. Maybe trying to pull it back behind the pillar so you can interrupt it. That or just kill it or get it low. Because that's the strat. If you can get the succubus low, then for the warlock, you have to worry about the succubus, worry about it positioning, but he's got to keep it in the middle. He kind of wants Celery to come out. He's just poking out, throwing his weapon at that thing. Wait a second. You might have to put that thing in invis at some point, because he's not going to come out as long as he sees it. He knows it's going to be nearby, right? He knows it's going to be somewhere out here. Board for Axelot does drop down a banner to prevent the succubus. That's actually good. This is why Axelot did not use the succubus CC Blaze him to follow. So now, if he does go for succubus CC, there's not much you can do. Ripping his soul out of his body for just a second. Look at that thing. He needs to find it. Otherwise, he's going to do less damage and do less healing. That's going to be Axelot. More to call, sent in a tell. I'm swapping the wrong person. There's a chaos clashes against him. Hamzo Bonza fell, but he doesn't want to break it. Defensive stances and instruments are flying through. Got himself at least a little bit of health to work with. I think he picked up Independent Victory or something. Stormbolt. Shockwave follow as a Blade Storm together with a Dragon's Roar comes out. Full dots are up on Axelot. He might be feeling this one. Succubus CC got himself plenty of portals there. Not breaking to the Succubus Seduction. Wait, when they buffed when they buffed how strong fears are against breaking damage, a Succubus Seduction is basically a fear in terms of the DR. Does that count then in the same way? Because it looked like he ate a full Chaos Bolt while it was seduced, and it doesn't break just right there. Not a Chaos Bolt, but it was like maybe a portal Chaos Bolt, but he definitely took a hit while seduced. I wonder if that still has the same like threshold. Big damage to the tail with a Blasphemy joining in. The man got parried just to give himself at least a little bit of DR. Stone onto Axelot, who wants to send in another Chaos Bolt. I think he might even have a fast Chaos Bolt too, right? If he gets an angle, Chell trying to see if he can back up out of there. Axelot knows that he's going to be rushing. He's not even going to go for a quick bolt there yet. Talent, no help whatsoever. Succubus could catch you really quickly. He is next to it. He could interrupt it. I think he's trying to see if he can go for CC. He just needs an angle versus this warrior. He just needs a one little bit of angle. Shockwave not connecting? That is the weirdest interaction. I guess maybe that box was in front of you. Succubus does not go for CC, but now it can. Now that the banner is down, Axel just needs a go. But look at Dalaran. He actually recovered a lot of health. With him running, Axel was not able to really get a lot of cast into the guy. Chaos Bolt, the fast cast Chaos Bolt is gone. That is rough. Maybe someday I'll use my health stones. All good, Abe. All good, dude. Kiosku did just fine. It is a rough one, man. Enhancement Shaman is one of the best bursts in the game. There isn't a lot of classes that can match it. Survival is the closest, but when it comes to just pure raw burst versus player, they do a ton. It is rough. It is hard to fight against. It is rough. Big executes for Tal. Axel had barely any health available. Does get a port. Needs just a little bit more. Mortical would come in handy. Or Succubus CC. No health whatsoever. Just maybe got a bleed. He does die to a bleed? He does die to a bleed. I was going to say, look, Dalaran just needed a little bit more. He threw a weapon at him and then backed up out. I think he knew. He's just counting the seconds before the bleed was done. Does go for a big slow into Calcit with a Blaze-Storm just to zoom out of there. If he has a leap, no, I was gonna say maybe if he has a leap, he might be able to get second wind healing. Not with a Zoen. Impending Victory is the only thing you can really do right now to get yourself any kind of healing. Does go for yet another route. That shout they do, is it not intimidating shout? It's like demoralizing. No, demoralizing shout. Is the shout whatever the one immobilization shout? I don't know whichever one that does a slow. If you get the one PvP talent that upgrades all of your shouts, it also gives you a root with that one. So it's like a 2-second root. It's pretty good. It gives warriors a bit more crowd control. Roar makes the enemy take 5% more damage. You get stamina from your normal commanding shout. Rallying Cry, I think, gives you more health or more like healing or movement speed or something. I'm not really sure. Calcit, not in a great spot. Might be looking... No karma, actually. Hold on. Tal might just be able to get him. He's trying to see if he can survive it. That's big defense for Calcit. Dalaran just needs a Stormbolt. Big execute. Does he have it? He just needs one big hit. Calcit needs himself some healing as well. He's trying to see if he can recover. And the health is just gone. That wasn't a bleed, right? That was like Pearson Howell. That's the one. Pearson Howell. I literally forgot about it, Christian. Literally forgot about it. It's pretty bad, honestly. It's pretty bad. Blaze-Storm out from Miz. Estelle with a Blaze-Storm blasting him out. That's going to be also the Dark Lair joining in. Or not Dark Lair. Shadow Fiend. Why do I confuse the two? Like, I know it's a cold. You know why? Because I'm not used to saying Dark Lair. I'm so used to the Observer. Maybe I'm just running my demons as Observer. Who knows? Void Eruption up for Miz. Trying to see if he can just fight Dalaran tussle to tussle. But Miz taking huge hits. Just getting chopped up on a Blade-Storm. Mind Games, I think, does connect. Look at it. You actually can see it visibly. And Tal taking huge hits now. Miz, him being able just to stand up to Tal is actually massive. The amount of armor priests have gotten lets him be kind of tanky. They're slow, but kind of like a Warlock. They can just sit there and be fairly tanky into a fear onto Tal. Trying to see if he can break himself out of that situation. Unless he can drop these dots off of him somehow, he's just going to take huge hits back to back. There's just not much you can do about it. Stormbolt, Estelle goes in for a leap, trying to see if he can shake these dots off. Hold on. He might be able to second win. Health is kicking in, 40%. He still can get good healing out of it. His health is not recovering though. I'm looking at his health at the bottom left. No, starting to get some recovery. Hold on a second. Reflect, fear. Line of sight. Hold on. Second one's still kicking in. Oh, not anymore. So close though. Mind Games almost connecting. Quick stun by the warrior. Taken down. He needs to take down Siphon as soon as possible. It is still slamming him in the back. That is not great. Big bleed up on Miss. Blaze-Storm to follow. Tal doesn't have any more defenses. Just DPs with a big shadowy shadow death. Shadow word death. Take him out. That is rough, man. With the full dots out of Devil. Trying to see if he can still play up to the Affliction Warlock. Are you playing with a Succubus? You are playing with a Shavara. Disperse out from Miz. He may need to reposition behind the pillar. Maybe go for a massive spell on himself. Kind of lagging all over the place, but he's trying to recover. Dampening at 44%. Devil pouring next to him. Immediately hits him with a few just to send him running. Should get dots on both Devil as well as the pet. I think he actually did get dots on both the pet and the Devil. Or Anthrax rather. Got both of them. Succubus? I thought maybe Succubus would give it like a little angle with the boxes. It almost looked like you were going to keep walking for a bit there. But no, stun. Just trying to see if he can live this. That's a full Dark Lair. Extending those dots. I think that's all the dots are in too. So Miz just gotta live. He's using that power word shield as much as possible just to keep himself alive. That is helping him a little bit. Just a little bit of help. Fear, Trinket out of the Warlock, trying to have himself a go. Silence right after Miz does not have the Void Eruptions this time around, but does have maybe a Mind Games, trying to see if he can channel Mind Games back. Devil, oh, Big Oblivion is just doing a number. Oh, Miz, no, Fade. I think it's over. Succubus CC, Drain. Oh, that is rough. That is so rough. That Oblivion punctured. As soon as he broke through past Mind Games, that Oblivion just started doing the damage there. And that's where it's like, yeah, Mind Games, it can prevent a portion of damage, but not Oblivion worth of damage. That's a pretty strong channel ability. Like, it's a channel, so it happens over time, so it doesn't seem like as terrifying. But like, it's bursty. The amount of damage it does overall is quite good. Wall up for Devil, trying to get some dots on the pets, as well as Donna's able to go for drain lives off the pets. Hold on, that's actually huge drains. But I think the Dark Lair, yeah, Dark Lair does get to beam you down either way though. Lore rushing out. Is he gonna give an honor duel? Gives an honor duel. Look at that. What an honorable boy. But Donna's sending the pets up pretty early on. Stun does try to go for a kick, but looks like ends up being juked. Or try to go for a kick, but also try to go for a stun and kind of use both at the same time. Maybe try... I'm not going to try to explain it. There was a little bit of immunity for Donis. Wall to follow, does go for a Fury, is able to break out of it with Lichborn. Donis, unless you can do something here. Void Operational maybe? Mortal, that is huge. Mortal is massive, does get the pets. Might need some line of sight, trying to go for a Fear. Laura still did have himself the Lichborn. Blind on the Donis as a brand, the Vile brand. Does erupt, silence to follow. You got some pets. Maybe Axtos, stunned, obliterates it doing work. Hold on, it could be anyone's game. Donis just needs a little bit more. Shadow Fury does get interrupted pets. No, it does end up getting caught. With Lord taking him out. Well done, well done. Tal with 2 with 8 million damage, 8.6 million healing. Okay. Alright, are we doing more or are we done, boys? How are we feeling? Do we still have bodies or are we gone? Hold on, it's 8 p.m. my time. It is extremely late in the EU. But if we still got groups, we'll keep going. If we are, or if we're missing bodies, we can just call it. We had a lot of duels over in the EU. I'm loving these. This is so much fun. These are really, really fun. I love the variety. Keep going. If we have groups, we can keep going. Kiosco, Lenoa, let me know. Or if you guys are gone, if you guys are done for the night, also let me know. No worries if you're done. We'll be doing a lot of these tonight. Back to back. Kiosk says ready. Question for Lenoa. Are we done, Ski? It's perfectly okay if you're done. We've been doing these all night. I've been loving these. We don't really get to do this many on EU, so I've been enjoying this a ton. The variety of classes we get compared to NA also, I'm loving it as well. Not like NA doesn't have variety. I'm just like EU and NA play different classes is what I'm gonna try to say mostly. EU is here, Duels never stop, glad it's back. Dude, if this is how it's gonna be every week, I am loving it. Watching SP come in and pop off. My boy Tellin here. We got Kryzer popping in here and there. Kiosku slamming it. We don't have rogues. So, well, I guess we do have rogues running circles around people still, but that's never gonna go away. But you know, we just need Kragar in and his homies, and we're golden. You know what I mean? That'll be the golden age. Let me see. Lenoa, last one. He did say last one for that one. I'm gonna give him like a minute. If Lenoa doesn't respond, he might have hopped off for the night. So we'll do this. Yeah, we'll give him a minute. Lenoa, if you are around, let me know. Or if you're Gonski, then you're Gonski. Ah, man, these have been really good. I've been enjoying these a ton, man. A ton. You ever get a travel log done? I did. Me and Kren locked it out about maybe like between 1 and 2 hours. We didn't do what you did with the XP. She didn't really want to level a character, so we just kind of went around. She did pet battles. Those were pretty quick. Time walking raids. So we did take it a little bit longer than an hour. Yeah. So I got all of the stuff. I didn't buy anything really on the train post except for the purple dress thing. And I think it's about it. Oh, the mount. I guess the 100 cost mount, as well as the 10 cost 10 traders currency cost. Was it mannequin toy? I can't believe I knocked it out just an hour. It takes about an hour, man. Whisper Leno to see if it's there. Hey, doing more? Or are you done? Alright, I'm gonna whisper Leno real quick. And Brizzaz like whisper him. Whisper, we need to know. I wanna play. Cause Brizzaz never got a chance to play, dude. Team is tired. Okay, so we're gone. We're done for the night. Boys, thank you so much. I appreciate you. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, we'll call it dampening. All good, Lenoa. We'll be doing more next week. Hopefully we'll get some less dampener games. If there is a way for me to remove dampening, I will. I don't think there's a way for me to use an add-on or something to like control duels in that way. But if there's like a code that I could type in to remove dampening, by gosh darn it, I will. Because I would love to have some control over it. I think that'd be great. Unless, hold on. I can't go into key bindings so you guys can see it. Because now that we've done spectator matches, we have commentator settings. Increase camera speed, reset commentator, decrease camera speed. Lock smart camera, camera collision, add scores to teams. And scoreboard, toggle default interface, reset game score, and then track and snap and follow players. So I cannot control it through this. Yeah, just double checking. But yeah, this has been amazing duels, boys. I've been enjoying the hell out of these. Yo, thank you so much. EU came out in droves. These are super fun to play. Hopefully we'll see you guys next week for more of these games. Hopefully there'll be less of dampener games. Again, if there's like a way I can control it, like if an add-on sneaks up or if somebody knows of an add-on that I can use to remove dampening, I would. I think it would be great so everybody can actually play the classes like in full glory. But yeah, thank you. You guys are wonderful. It'll be next Friday. Yeah, we'll be back up for EU next Friday. Tomorrow we'll come back for NA. You guys are more than welcome to watch. If you're NA, you're more than welcome to participate. We'll be doing still more of these every single week. These have been a ton of fun. I love how they're a staple of the channel. I got a project coming up tomorrow. I'm already done with it, but I'm gonna be having it released tomorrow or so. But yeah, thank you all. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys all in the next stream. Alrighty, boys. Peace.
Tonight it goes alive.